Is that right?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to, what day is this? 14? Day 14 of Sinister Sinema's 31 Days of Frightmare Halloween festivities. Who's missing?
31 days, huh?
What did I say? Did I say 21 or 31?
You said 31.
Oh, okay.
There's an empty chair over here.
I don't know who's supposed to be there. But something's missing. Oh, I think one of the toys got moved in the background.
Oh. Do I need to move Freddy?
Yeah, you need to put Freddy. He's usually in the chair. Doug has some technical difficulties right now. Technical difficulties.
So I want to know why. I mean, I'm here like with blood pouring out of my face. I want to know why you guys aren't.
Because it would have been really awkward.
Costume.
I almost wore the exact same. I've gained a little weight, so my little skirt didn't quite fit around me. So it would have been really awkward. And
That would have been amazing.
Then I haven't shaved, so my go-go would have looked pretty pathetic. Pretty pathetic. What are we talking about?
You could have been one of the. You could have been the guy with the mask, the crazy 88 guy.
I like that.
That would have been awesome. We're talking about 28 days later. Oh, can I show off my this thing while we wait for Doug's technical difficulties to resolve? It's so I just did a stream a few hours ago, and there was lots of discussion about what this is actually called.
Fucking ball of death.
Is that the technical term?
I think it would be. Oh shit! Where did the hell did
Hobo
Nico go?
Uvari. Hi, Dillinger Nick.
Oh my god.
Lyric.
Did you guys manage okay without me?
We didn't even know you were gone.
Yeah.
We were like, oh shit! What's that?
I
thought a toy got moved in the background.
I got stuck at the gate. I pulled the car in, and then this car tried to follow me in, and it was like somebody who looked like they probably lived in their car. And I got in an argument with them. I made them stop. I was like, "Do you have a code for the gate?" And they were like, "I was just gonna follow you in." I was like, "It was a mess." So I'm here now. Sorry.
Glad you made it.
No control. 182 first time chat.
What's up, No Control? Thank you.
Control.
I had the time. I meant to do some bloody tears for my stream. What are you singing?
Control from
Janet.
Miss Jackson of Your Nasty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Janet.
I'm sorry. The highs aren't what they should be.
We forgot to put the auto tune on for you.
Who touched my pops? I don't know what that means. Who touched my pops? Table flip.
Maybe, I don't know.
Because the toys? Because you thought...
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would do that, actually. Who the fuck moved my pops?
Yeah, that's
definitely, totally me.
That's definitely something. Because I know I've seen you, I think before I said something about taking one of your toys out of the box. Oh my god. Lyric redeemed rose all day. Okay, guys.
I knew it.
I just got here, but I'm going to have to go. Okay, I'm back. Get the little playmate. I brought a special glass for you. That's for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because me and Carlos have our own glasses.
It's frosty. I was like,
It's
wow,
frosty.
it's really dirty.
I know. I was like, that is
It's
very unlike.
Hey, Paco.
Paco.
Hi, Paco.
Did you introduce our guest, Emily? I don't know what's going on.
Not really.
I walked in the middle of...
I totally forgot. I'm so rude. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
But you can introduce
It's okay.
yourself.
We had to just get started. So
I still think that was my Tio Jorge that tried to follow you in, Doug.
I don't know. It was like a green, like 69 Nova.
Oh, shit.
Do you think that was her?
He said T.O.
Oh. T.O.
Jorge.
Oh, Jorge.
I think it
I
might be
heard- I
my
heard
Theo
the word.
Percival.
I heard the word.
It might have been Percival.
Percival?
He's the
And
odd guy.
Hortense.
Yeah,
Is Percival Hortense's?
Yeah,
So whenever you said
husband.
horror, I was thinking of horror tense. So I was thinking of your T, not your T-O. You have a, you have
a tense whore.
you have an uncle and an aunt whose names both start with whore. Hortense, whore.
Hey.
Hey,
Hi, Chronicler. I brought some people from my stream
that's awesome.
tonight.
Because
That's
we're
a
lame.
good question, Paco. I was asking Carlos that while you were.
I'm in
locked
costume
outside.
every day. I'm a tattoo artist. I don't. Not only do I play
Your
one in real
costume is
life.
on your skin.
Not only do I play one in real life, I play one on film.
So Lyric is making us drink rosé.
Yeah, Rose all day was redeemed by Lyric.
I like these little fancy glasses, man.
As our guest, can you do the toast?
Oh, sure. To Lyric?
Yeah, it
To
can be
Lyric.
whatever you want. It just needs to be a toast to Lyric.
Thank you for kicking off this stream with a rosé redeem.
Who the fuck is there calling pretty fucking scary? Me?
I think you. To Lyric.
Too lyrical GZ.
That's not a bad rosé.
It's okay.
It's not a good one.
I don't like wine.
Me
It's
neither.
not a,
That's
not a
what's
good
like,
one.
That's
But
what's
it's
like
okay.
kind of funny about us like doing a wine redeem.
This is my it's all right face. Well,
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh, did you see Dillinger Nick's comment? I have a
What'd you-
Tio and a Tia that are married, and their names are both Concepcion.
Damn.
That must get really confusing.
Wait, is Hortense and
Jorge.
Jorge, are they a couple?
couple of fucking junkies.
Oh, that's fucked up. It was a green Nova.
Sorry, Mom.
It was a green Nova. Green Chevy Nova.
We call them Connie and Junior.
Mm.
Concepcion.
Mm.
The only Concepcion I ever remember in any movie was The Incredible Shrinking Woman with Lily Tomlin. That was the name of their maid. Concepcion. You ever see that movie?
Yeah, but I don't remember that at all.
She was kind of hot.
I was probably like,
Concepcion?
why?
Is the smoke alarm off?
It is off.
Yes, it is.
Well, I
They're gonna
unplugged
get
that thing
mad.
for good.
Hortense is gonna get mad.
I unplugged it. Well, unless she comes in and inspects the unit.
She's nosy, dude.
So, for anyone who's never been here since we moved to a different studio, and the studio now is not really a studio. It's a storage unit that was turned into an office, and now
This is delicious.
it is our office. Paco just redeemed Smoke Machine. That's all you tonight. Okay, here we go. It's going. Don't go too long. You held it. What's going on? Why is it not smoking?
It's not pointing the right way.
This ain't cool. We're messing up tonight. Sorry, guys. This stream is off to a bad
There's a
start.
little bit of fog coming this way.
Man, this is terrible. This is the most, I'm so sorry that you came onto our stream. It's like,
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna set it off again in a minute, Paco.
your stream is like
It's-
all professional. And
It looks a little smoky.
Our
yeah,
stream's
it's like hazy now.
we're in a storage shed and it's hot.
It's
But I like it whenever it's like, whenever all of a sudden there's like so much smoke you can't see us.
It's being finicky.
I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll just try the fog machine again in a little
Good
bit.
Lord, I haven't even finished my rosé.
I just took a sip.
You're the one that usually like chugs it.
Looks like someone rubbed Vaseline all over the lens.
Oh, because it's just a little hazy instead of.
Oh, okay. I was like, uh-oh.
There we go. Now it's getting smoky. Carlos, I'm like hot boxing with Sinister Sinema. Man.
It's only over there, but that's okay. Carlos looks spooky.
Why don't you just turn it this way a little bit? I think that should
seems
do it.
good to me.
It may not be translating onto screen, but it's pretty freaking smoky in here.
Goes out to Paco.
Dillinger Nick said that's good. Thank you, Dillinger Nick.
Also, don't forget there's other smoke alarms in the other units, not just in ours. Man, now it's like John Carpenter's The Fog.
Hey, y'all wanted smoky?
It does look pretty good.
Whenever you just talked, it like blew the smoke out from in front of you.
It's like a mist. Like a... Wow.
Doug? Doug! I can't see you.
Are you?
I can barely see that's Paco that commented.
I can hear you.
Yeah, because his
the color
is purple, and it's like, man, it's like all color out of space.
Damn, there's no fire.
Really
there's no
pretty,
fire
actually.
tonight.
Can you flavor the mist? With essential oils?
It's candy cane.
Chronicler, we have a bunch of essential oils, so I want to pour some in there next time I fill it up, and try to get it to smell good.
Man, I want it like this all the time. It's so creepy.
Well, it's creepy,
like
but
mist.
like you can't even see.
Okay, well, we know we're here.
I mean, talking about people
We
out
know
there
they can
can't
see us.
I don't think they can.
Dillinger, I just got a hookah flashback.
Being 18 in a garage.
Did you guys talk about our drink or anything?
No.
I don't know what happened.
No, we talked about not very much.
Not very
While
much.
you were gone.
Did you talk about what we're talking
I showed
about?
this thingy. Because this really makes the costume.
It does. That thing's cool.
Oh, bye, Paco. Paco
See
just
ya.
came to throw some fog.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, Paco. I threw some goddamn fog, all right.
Oh, he's going to see Thursday.
Oh, that's cool. Tell Jeff I said hi. I'm just kidding. He wouldn't know what you're talking about.
We talked to Friday. Tell him I said what's up.
So
Is that a dad joke?
Did you
That was
say
a dad joke.
Did you say what we're
No, we literally they don't.
talked about?
Nobody even knows what stream we're doing right now.
Oh, okay. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Sinister Cinema. Tonight we have Emily Whitehurst as one of our guests, our only guest tonight.
If you can kind of see her, you can kind of see her.
We're going to be talking about the movie 28 Days Later.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said 28 weeks.
Nope.
No.
Are you talking about the movie 28 Weeks Later, or are you talking about 28 weeks, or are you talking about 28 whatever with Sandra Bullock?
28 days.
28 days.
I feel like this
Later.
Is the blood dripping off my chin?
No.
Is it about to? No,
Nope.
It feels like it is.
No, it's just rolling around.
That is the worst horror movie I've ever seen in my life.
28
What?
days.
Yes, nothing happens at all.
28 Days Later?
28 days.
Oh. Man, did you see the new Sandra Bullock movie? The one where she's like a novelist, romance novelist?
No.
It's pretty good.
And I wanted to go to the theater. So I texted Omega, and I was like, Omega, I really want to go see that movie. I forgot the name of it. And she fucking laughed at me and said, are you fucking serious? And I was like, no. I'm just playing.
It's good. It's a good movie.
Which one is it? The one with
Where she's a romance novelist
it's
and
got Daniel Radcliffe in it?
The
Yeah,
one
Daniel
that
Radcliffe's the bad
didn't
guy.
die today.
I don't know
Harry
anything.
Potter.
I don't know anything about it at all.
The
except
Harry
for
Potter
the
character that
cast.
didn't die today.
she's a
There are
romance.
so many.
She's a romance novelist, and she writes a book about a lost city, and Daniel Radcliffe's like thinks it's real. I mean, it is real, but she thinks
I think
she
some fog
knows
juice ran in
why.
my ear.
She thinks she knows. She wrote the book because she knows something, so he kidnaps her. And then the guy who's like her cover model, who thinks he is that guy, goes to try to rescue her. It's pretty good.
Son of a bitch, that scared me.
It's pretty good. So, yeah.
R.I.P. Hagrid.
Oh, yeah. Hagrid died today. Really sad. I don't know how. I don't know what happened.
It ruined me because, you know, he wasn't real. He died. Like, he wasn't supposed to die if he was in... He was Hagrid.
I know.
Because he really wasn't a wizard.
It's
Hagrid
sad.
will live forever, though.
So, 28 days later, I'm going to start talking about this movie if you guys are okay with that.
Yeah.
Is it this one, you think? What is today? 14? This one. I want to see if this works. Did that work? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. So 28 days later, Danny Boyle, Alex Garland movie from 2003.
Alex Garland's the shit, man. That dude's badass. He writes everything.
He wrote Ex Machina.
He directed Ex Machina.
Annihilation. Yeah. And he's done a lot of stuff with Danny Boyle too. I think he did like Sunshine, and he's done like a couple of Danny Boyle things with Danny Boyle. Danny Boyle is a good director too. I mean, he did 127 Hours, which is like a super messed up movie.
Which one?
127 Hours.
That's the Franco one, right?
Yeah. Where
Where
he's
he
like
gets
the
stuck.
true story.
He gets
About him
stuck
getting
and
stuck.
has to cut his arm off or whatever.
Like, and it's real. He literally, the guy in real life, cut his arm off with a pocket knife. Disturbing, real disturbing. He did Trainspotting, another really disturbing movie. And he did Slumdog Millionaire, which I guess is disturbing in parts. The context of it's pretty disturbing.
Yeah, that part where they mutilate the kids to make them more money, man, that shit was intense.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so that's Danny Boyle. Hey Timmer, what's up? So, yeah, Timmer says not zombies. This is the not zombie movie. But really good.
I mean, put that they're zombies when I post because people don't know any better.
For like I think they're zombies, but
Rage.
they kind of
They're rage.
They're
They
rage
like-
zombies.
bio zombies.
Bio zombies.
Yeah, I mean they like change the canon of zombies a little bit, but they're still like I
Rage
guess
zombies.
what you would consider zombies.
They're basically zombies. Yeah, that's
Zombies
what,
is a good movie.
that's what somebody mentioned because I mentioned on my stream that I was coming on here to review this.
Zombievers.
And
You
that
think-
they're not zombies because they're too fast. And
They're
somebody said
They're
that they're
zombievers.
zombies,
But
Zombievers.
there were fast zombies before
not
this.
zombievers. No.
There was actually some fast zombies in Dawn of the Dead.
Oh,
The-
were there?
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't remember
the
that.
little kids that are in the gas station.
Oh.
Whenever they
yeah.
stop to.
I
fuel up.
know slow zombies are, old school, but I don't think they're scary, man. I really don't think they're
I
scary.
mean, I think
They're certainly not as scary.
I think zombies are supposed to be scary because they are us. You know.
Here we go.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. That guy with the big glasses, talked about it a lot.
Stuart Gordon?
No, the other one, the one that wrote some zombie. I think he had something to do with starting zombie stuff going. He had big
Paul Rudd?
glasses, and he did some black and white movie a long time ago.
Paul Rudd.
It might have been Paul Rudd. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the whole thing about zombies is they're scary because they are us. You know. I mean, that's like, and they eat your flesh, so that's
wanna
pretty
know-
good too.
They're dead, right? The brain's just making them move around and walk. So I guess their eyes would work. I wouldn't think they'd be able to see.
Well, I would think rigor mortis would set in and they wouldn't be able to move after like a day.
Yeah, they're not very logical.
So I mean, like,
zombies
yeah,
in general.
logical. These are actually more logical than
Yeah.
than an actual
traditional
dead zombie.
zombies.
Yeah. Also, we just talked about Reanimator last night, so this is 2 zombie movies in a row. We didn't think about that at all when we were planning this stream out.
Do we ever really think at all?
Nope. We just start throwing, how about this movie?
How about
Okay,
this
cool.
movie? How about this movie?
Yeah,
You wanted to do Showgirls, which is in fact is a horror movie.
it is. It is. It is. So, you know, it's good. Did you say you didn't like the music on this one? No. That was thinking of a different movie that we watched.
The Entity?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow night. But I was just thinking about
Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not the music from the Entity, but we'll talk about it tomorrow. So, the music from this one, I feel like this is one of those iconic, that piece that's kind of like the ongoing theme song throughout it. I think that's one of those songs that like it stands out to me. Like I can hear other music and not be like, oh, that's what this is. But like whenever I hear the stuff from 28 Days Later, it like makes me actually think about scenes from the movie, you know?
It's memorable, yeah.
Yeah. And that's John Murphy, who did he did a lot of stuff. He did the latest Galaxy Guardian thing with those things from the universe thing, multi-uni, Earth 21 or whatever, 312.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that the one with Star-Lord?
Star-Lord, those guys.
They kill his family and he has to go after them using his military skills.
That's different.
That's not Guardians of the Galaxy
It's the same
4?
guy, but he's like guardian of, I don't know what he's guardian of. But yeah, Cillian Murphy is the lead in this, which he's good. I like him.
You only like it because the first 3 minutes they show his schlong.
Man. We're 3 minutes into this movie and we got full frontal.
Doug's all standing up like that. What's his name meme? The Leonardo DiCaprio meme?
Oh,
He's all pointing at the TV.
Yeah, every time it comes on. So I saw this movie.
He goes like that.
I saw this movie in 2003. In particularly, I saw it in July 2003, about a week after it came out.
I think I saw it at the theater too.
Very memorable. I've talked about it before. That I saw it when I was in Canada on tour. And I came out of the theater, and the entire Alberta, Canada seemed to be empty.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
It was creepy.
You said that story.
Em was there. She can...
Oh, I was?
Yeah, you were there. I think you were there.
Was I?
I think so. It was on Warped Tour. You were on that Warped Tour.
You were on Warped Tour too?
Yeah, we were on that same Warped Tour. A bunch of people went to that. A bunch of people went to
That's
that
crazy.
movie that night.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it in the theater. I just didn't realize you were there.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of Warped Tour people on that tour, on that show.
That's crazy.
I know.
That was way before, huh? Was he pulling your pigtails?
I don't even remember Doug from that.
He was all flirting with you, pulling your pigtails like in school, throwing popcorn at you.
That was a long time ago. That was like nearly 20 years ago. That was 19 years ago.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that was fun. Canada.
The Canadians have bombed the Baldwins.
Yeah, so that was July of 2003. But I saw this thing in a theater, and man, I loved it. I mean, instantly I loved it. I thought the music was great. The cinematography was great. Dude,
I like the way... Lyric, I don't even remember Doug.
that's how it goes.
I like how he filmed it. Because he used a different speed for the zombies.
Yeah,
to make him look.
Yeah, he used a 45-degree shutter angle, which is the same. It's a cool effect. Like basically, you can set your shutter on a digital camera. It's the equivalent of running at close to like 200 on your shutter speed. But on a film camera, you actually have a shutter that's spinning, and you can have it spinning at a different angle, and it got the first thing that made it really popular was Saving Private Ryan. Remember how all the battle scenes and the beach scenes were all like...
I downloaded the wrong Saving Private Ryan, so I've never seen it.
Well, so it like it makes it look. Have you seen that, Saving Private Ryan?
Yeah.
You know how the beach scene's just like.
Yeah.
That's the
it's
same.
Like freaking out.
It just makes it look grittier. I think it looks grittier and like chaotic.
It's chaotic, yeah, because the frame rate's not right. It's not right for the human eye, so it like starts making everything look jerky and crazy.
It must be right for the zombie eye, though.
It is right for the zombie eye and Nazis bombing you on a beach.
Pretty much the same thing. Nazis and zombies. They both suck.
Dead snow.
Man, I forgot about that one.
So, do you wanna kind of give a synopsis of this movie?
Oh, sure.
Because you really like this movie, that's why you want to be on this one, right?
So I hadn't seen it for a while, but I looked at your whole schedule since you're doing every day in October,
and you live close to us.
and you guys gave me the option of choosing a movie. I looked at the list and I knew I hadn't seen 28 Days Later in a while, but I knew that I really liked it, so I figured I might as well revisit. And yeah, it's so good. Watching it again, it's been a while since I watched it, and there are a bunch of things that to me seem really iconic about it, and things that definitely stuck with me. But if you want a synopsis, I would say our main character is a guy who wakes up in a hospital bed, nude, with no blanket on him for some reason.
He was hot.
It was for me.
He was hot.
He was hot. You think?
Not temperature. I mean, he was hot. Just laying there without a blanket.
The nurses were like, "Let's just. He doesn't need this, right?
Warm.
He
looks warm."
So our main character is a guy who was in a coma, wakes up in a hospital after 28 days after a viral zombie outbreak, which is a bunch of rage zombies, let's say, that were released by activists who let out some chimpanzees who there was animal testing done on them.
Bobo.
Rage testing.
Bobo
the chimp.
And Sidaharu says the opening scene was intense. That's when they released the rage monkeys.
I like the way they make the monkey's eyes even like red.
Yeah.
They're nuts. They're crazy looking.
Yeah.
He's telling them, don't let them out. They have rage.
Don't do it.
Don't
They're
you do
infected.
it.
He said, yeah, he's
you
like,
can
they're
say how
infected.
you want, but he's coming with us.
Man.
Good luck, bro.
No, he did not.
And then
Your face.
So he wakes up and he basically is trying to survive for the rest of the movie. He encounters more people, and they make their way to like a distress call, and then it ends.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple movies to me that Timmer said same thing with Children of Men. Yeah,
the camera stuff.
Children of Men is so fucking good. I saw that in the theater.
The scene where the baby's born and like everything stops for just a second.
Dude, and he's going through a war zone.
And but then all of a sudden there's one explosion goes off and it's instantly back to like fuck everything.
That movie's so stressful.
Dude, that movie is stressful as shit. And
I said your name right. Yay.
I just say
Sidaharu.
I just say Sid.
Well, that's the first part is right, I guess.
You're smarter than
when they first start chatting, I it's very rude to mispronounce people's names. That's why I don't do it.
You can ask them.
You don't.
I have a stream too, and you can just.
You don't mispronounce them, or
no,
you just don't.
I don't say them. If I can, like, I kind of figured that's what that said when you said it. I was like, that sounds about right. But I don't want to say it because I don't want to. It's disrespectful, I think. And you're supposed to always correct them.
Well, you can ask them though if you're
not. See,
what
I do is I'm like, Hazel. See, that's what I do.
I think the first part works too. I think the first part works.
You don't even want to know
my
what
stream,
my Twitch name is.
Oh, okay.
Silly girl 69.
So, so yeah, that's a great great synopsis of the overall thing. I mean, it's pretty much
My synopsis is British man with huge dong wakes up because he's cold, finds out he's the only one in the hospital, and takes off trying to find some pantaloons. Kills a kid.
Yeah.
The end.
The end. That's all you need to know.
Yeah. So
Great film.
Great fucking flick.
Dillinger Nick said flubbing a scream name is more forgivable than flubbing someone's actual name.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Rick. That was messed up.
That's not his name.
So, yeah, man, this movie is awesome. This is one of those few movies that Carlos isn't gonna like this probably, but to me, this is like the movie that comes along and just kind of makes everything.
Oh shit, Mr. Monkey's in the house.
Makes everything like kind of makes people excited about horror again. I feel like there's a few things like that. I think this one's like that. I think Scream is like that. I mean, there's movies that happen like that every once in a while where people just can't stop talking about it, you know, and it's even outside the horror world, you know, like, whereas like I've loved horror movies since I was young, and you know,
since he was a wee sexy baby.
A wee baby.
Wee sexy baby.
But like there's movies like this that come along that that do really well, and people talk about them, and they're, you know, kind of in the mainstream, not just in the horror world. You know,
Yeah.
it's not you know, street trash or something like that. It's like a real good movie.
Did you ever talk about street trash again?
I actually tried to get Em to come on for Street Trash, but I don't think she wanted to.
No, I've seen that one.
It's a
I don't
grocery
want to
one.
discuss it.
There's not much to discuss.
How about Poltergeist?
No.
Dillinger Nick, I think the same thing about James Wan. Like, I think whenever Conjuring and Insidious movies came out, like, they really kind of did the same thing. Of course, everybody talked about Malignant for a different reason. They were just angry about it.
They hated Malignant. I loved it.
Dude,
I thought it was
love
fucking
Malignant.
great.
We have a show about it. I think we talked about it on one of our shows.
Did we? Yeah, Malignant was just fucking
I liked
absurd. It was
Yeah.
like The Matrix meets John Wick meets. I don't even know, like, what horror movie would it mix with?
I don't know.
Like,
It's just such a good movie. I thought it was so good. I think people just got upset because they thought it was going to be part of the other universe, and it wasn't. And when it wasn't, they didn't know how to. They didn't know how to handle it.
what if
Like,
this?
they literally didn't know how to handle it. That it wasn't a continuation of another story.
What if this
Basket
movie?
Case was an action movie.
That's great.
Yeah, there you go. Shit, that's perfect.
I agree. The cop station scene was
Yeah,
that
man.
was the best part. It was so good.
What if the movie was actually terrible?
And what, Malignant?
And then he was like reading the reviews, and then somebody was like, "What the hell? Y'all don't know movies." He just went back and he wanted to make a fucking pure '80s, make '80s popular again, and he's like, "That's it. That's what I did.
That's why I did it.
That's what I
It
did."
has nothing to do with Conjuring.
I don't give a shit if it. I loved it. It was great.
I liked it too. I liked the
It was so
underground
fucking
scenes were so
cheeseball.
good.
I loved it. Oh
Dude,
man,
it was great.
It's they had it on HBO Max for a while. They took it off, and you could only rent it, but they put it back on again. So
Basket
again.
Case. One day we did an event at Carlos did really. What was the event? It was Halloween.
every year they do they release 6 movies
Yeah.
at Alamo Drafthouse, and you have or 4 movies. I forget. It's an all day thing. You don't know what movies they are. You just buy tickets, and you go and you sit in the theater, and they start playing the movie.
But
Is it Dismember the Alamo?
There you go.
Okay.
Dismember
So
the Alamo.
we did that one year, and Carlos went and set up and was actually tattooing, and he had some really good ideas for some horror tattoos, and one of them that really stuck out to me that I still want to get.
I got to redraw it. I did all that stuff real quick.
Yeah, those were flash pieces, but I want like a legit
people like
piece.
it, but I'm like, no, I can redo it and make it a lot better.
So there was a piece that Carlos did that was the little it was like the basket with him in there, and it said "Bros before hoes," and I was like, God dang it, I want that. I really want that tattoo, like the basket case Bros before hoes.
Did
tattoo.
anyone get it?
No, nobody. I did a couple
like just,
and it was just a girl. I want the centipede because I just did like little like centipedes, and I did
human centipede.
I wish I did a human centipede. Yeah, I wish I would have did that one.
Got it.
Wait, you got a basket case tattoo? Wait, I don't know.
Seems like that's what he's saying.
Damn it! I wish I could laser my arms. I'm gonna laser my arms off and just get little shitty horror jammers.
Oh, you got the reference.
Oh, you got...
Yeah.
If I could just get fucking little jammers.
Daddy Glitter Shrek
Just little jammers of horror tattoos.
would get a human centipede tattoo.
So
Microwave
Daddy
Massacre?
Daddy Glitter Shrek, Carlos has never seen any of the human centipedes. Have you
I haven't
them?
seen it. No, I haven't seen it.
Oh my god!
I just
Look, I'm gonna
knowing the premise of it, I'm like, I don't feel like I need to see that.
The first human centipede is okay. It's shocking, whatever.
Lyric start a hashtag. Lyric said, "Bring back the dismember flash." Hashtag.
The third human centipede is stupid. The army's trying to create a human centipede like as a weapon, or I don't know what the fuck it is. It's like it's dumb. Like it's the most ridiculous premise for a movie. The second one, that's the jam. The second
it's better
one,
than the first?
yes. The second.
Okay.
Look, Timmer says number 2 is the doozy. I mean,
is it gonna make me go? No,
Dude,
I better not do it.
there is a scene where a pregnant woman is trying to escape that is just, I don't even want to tell you about it.
I want to know. You brought it up, dude. You got to say what's up.
So, well, first of all, the actor, so it's a fourth wall thing. The actors from the first one are contacted by a writer-director from Europe, and he's like, hey, I want to make another human centipede. Can you guys fly out here? So they fly out, and dude, the guy wants to turn them in. He believes it's all real.
I'm gonna throw up.
Dude, it's so fucked. The second one is so fucked up.
Damn it! I want to watch it now,
dude. It's so good. You don't even.
If there's any kind of bathroom shit in there, that shit grosses me out.
Dude, the third one is not even worth watching. It's stupid.
Do I need to watch part 1 to watch part 2?
You don't need to watch part 1. You just need to know that. I mean, they explain it all. It doesn't matter. So the first one is good, but the second one is like one of those crazy like.
The chronicler said they've only seen this human centipede South Park.
Is also awesome.
Damn, I need to look that up.
You haven't seen that?
No, I don't watch South Park.
Oh my god. Oh, so good.
But I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, so I would say just skip 1 and 3 and just watch 2. 2 is just balls to the wall.
Is there really like there's nothing that like if I didn't watch the first one, there's nothing I would miss?
Okay, here's what I'll tell you about the first one. The first one is a guy trying to put people together in a human centipede.
Yeah, I gathered that.
The second one is a guy who's like, I've researched the movie. We can make this really happen. Like, I've got all the real... But it's like not supposed to be a movie. The actors from the first movie are in the second movie as themselves.
Did you see what Sid said?
Sidaharu said, I couldn't get through the scientist explaining it without running to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then Tamara, you're going to go cuckoo or caca?
Yeah. Dude, the second one's so good. The second one's the only one you need to see. The third one's dumb. Timmer, what did you think about the third one? I know Timber
Mr.
had to
Monkey,
watch that.
what do you mean nanitos?
I have a hard time watching, like, unless somebody tells me that a sequel is really good, especially of a horror
I
movie.
wouldn't say it's good. I would say it's like
It's no
it's the
aliens
most
or
fucked up
or
one.
T2.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
aliens.
It's no aliens or T2.
But if you're just going for pure shock, and which these movies are about, yeah. See, the third one's a waste of film. The third one's fucking terrible. The third one was a money grab, and it sucks.
You can't handle the nano.
Dude, the second one, oh my god, it's so messed up. There are some parts in there that I can't believe. If it was released in the like 80s, they would have made it rated X. Or NC-17.
Rated X. I have one rated X movie. The RoboCop
I was
Criterion.
going to say RoboCop.
That's my prize right there.
It's the one where they show his wing getting blasted off.
That's my prize DVD.
No, not sorry. That's the remake. That's the fake remake.
Oh, you're talking about, yeah, I downloaded the wrong one. I downloaded the wrong RoboCop 2. I accidentally downloaded RoboCop.
Well, no,
I was like, shit, this is not the RoboCop.
There was a YouTube thing
Don't look at me like that, Em.
Did you ever see that?
I can feel I can feel you going, you're disgusting.
Did you ever see the My RoboCop remake that was on YouTube? It's called My RoboCop, and it's like
I heard about it. I think you told me about it.
it's a bunch of independent filmmakers that shot each scene independently, then they stitched the whole thing together. Well,
Dillinger said that RoboCop. You remember when RoboCop shot that guy in the dick? They have that shirt.
What does it just say that on the shirt?
well,
Yeah.
Well, so in My RoboCop, it's called My RoboCop. Everyone should look this up. My RoboCop has that scene, the rapers getting shot in the dick, except for it actually shows a dick hanging out and he blows it off. And then,
I do. Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty graphic. I remember. And then I was like, I know I've seen it, but now I do remember it.
Everyone should watch up My RoboCop. Look up My RoboCop.
I think I've seen that picture, Dillinger. The picture of the girl wearing the shirt with Peter Weller taking a picture with him. And he's like, don't move, creep.
I have a RoboCop t-shirt, but I got it from your yard sale. I haven't watched RoboCop for like 10 years.
I'll link you the rated X
I don't remember how it
version.
goes. Okay, yeah, that'd be great.
But no,
that scene when Ed 209, when Ed 209 shoots that guy, it does not stop.
It's rated X because of the graphic.
Because they don't cut away with him. They don't cut away from him shooting Peter Weller in the head. They cut it out. You only see it in the shadow.
Yeah.
But in the rated X, they show the head blow up. Like, they show the whole back of his head blow out.
But it looks more graphic than, say, like, Maniac or like, it looks really, really graphic, right? Like, the head doesn't just disappear. It's like actual, like, gunk and shit.
Yeah, the whole back of his head blows up.
Yeah.
I told you, I don't know, what did you think of the new RoboCop?
I haven't seen it.
I told you to watch it.
I didn't know there was a new one.
I thought it was a remake. But they do, in the movie, they're like, this is our prototype. And they show the guy, and it's the RoboCop suit. I was like, oh, fuck, it's the RoboCop suit. And then they're like, we scrapped that version. Dillinger said, how about that 28?
Dillinger Nick is one of my mods. He's an awesome mod. So he's probably like, hello, you're not staying on task at all.
No. We're definitely, tonight's, it's a
Thank
Friday
you,
night.
Dillinger Nick.
It's a Friday night, and I've already finished off a couple drinks.
We never stay on task.
Yeah, but we're way off
We
tonight.
love movies so much.
We have barely started talking
I don't
about
even,
the
what are
movie.
we talking about?
Where did my note? Oh, they're right here. I brought a tiny
28
book.
days. I'm
28
going to
days
say
later.
28 days later. I'm going to say we should get back on topic because Dillinger Nick is hurting us. And
Hurting, not hurting.
not hurting.
Hurting us back to 28.
Yes.
28 days.
Yeah, Dillinger Nick, it's your fault that we actually are talking about all this stuff. So, yeah, so where were we in this thing? I
All
think
we
the
did
last
was
thing we
describe
You described it, and I said something about like Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, what do we want? I mean,
I gave
what do we
my
want to talk
synopsis.
about it?
That's the last thing we said is my synopsis. Guy with huge dung wakes up cold,
kills a kid.
kills a kid.
Because you're Mexican, would you pronounce it Cillian? Because there's the double L.
I was wondering,
You know that guy Cillian?
Cillian.
do you know if he's Irish? Did either of you look?
In
I
Peaky
didn't-
Blinders, he's Irish.
I know in
didn't
an
look into
interview
him.
he said that they were always after his Lucky Charms. So
So he's probably Irish. Okay. Okay.
He said that in an interview.
yes. So I'm gonna go with yes.
I'm just curious because of the crazy Irish names that are like spelled super crazy. And you
Dillinger
would
Nick
never...
said yes, he's Irish.
Oh, he is Irish. Okay. I just want to know if that's really how it's pronounced. Cause I was looking at, my friend and I were looking at a list of Irish names, and they were super, yes, like Siobhan. Look how that's spelled.
Well,
There's
that's
an H. You're missing an H in there.
It's all that Celtic stuff. It's like Sam Hain is.
Is it
solid.
Killian? It might be Killian. It might be Killian.
What's Seobane? Seobane?
That's Siobhan.
Siobhan.
Seobane.
It is. No, in Irish, that's Siobhan.
I know. You're making me sound really
okay.
Mexican right now. I'm just playing.
You are really Mexican.
Yeah. Who's
Your name is freaking Carlos
Leon
Gonzalez.
Murphy. Key. Is it Key or Kai? Kylian.
I'm just gonna call him Murph.
Murphy.
So Murph is in Peaky Blinders, which I've only seen a little tiny bit of that, and I hear it's so good.
I haven't seen it. I can't remember what I saw him in.
I saw up to season 3 and it's fucking awesome.
He's also in A Quiet
You
Place
should watch
2, which I have not seen.
Yeah, I need to watch that too. I
I've
heard
seen-
it's better than part
yeah.
1. We're off on a tangent, guys. 28 days
No,
later.
we're talking about the actors and actresses. And who else? Naomi
Lyric
Harris.
said Cillian. Okay.
Yeah.
So when they cast this movie, they wanted all unknown people. And at that time, Murph was unknown. He was unknown. And yeah, after that, he became fucking...
He became known, yeah.
He became rock hard famous,
Yeah.
if you know what I mean.
You're talking about that opening scene. Naomi Harris, who plays Selena, who's like our lead actress. She's
Like Selena?
I think so.
I'll do anything for Selena.
All I want to know is like, how does she keep her hair so badass throughout this whole thing? Like, her hair is fucking badass. She's got some tight ass hair,
I think it's just naturally that way.
but it's like all cut short, and it's like spiky, and it's like
Well, it's only been 28 days.
Okay,
So
maybe she got a haircut the day of the outbreak.
Yeah.
Okay. She's good.
Shit, don't ever let that happen to Doug. Motherfucker
dude.
look like Johnny Neutron in 2 weeks. Look at his hair; is already back to Johnny almost. Your hair grows so goddamn fast.
She was in the Bond films, like in the newer Bond films.
That's where I remember.
Money
That's
Penny.
where
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
I meant to look up.
28.
I meant to look
28 haircut days later.
Yeah. And then the
Yeah, and it looked good also because she wasn't washing it. That shit was probably rock
Yeah.
hard, bulletproof.
yeah. And then the girl who plays Hannah.
Was she in more? I didn't.
She hasn't been in anything. She's been
No.
like 3 movies
She was
total.
not. She wasn't very good.
Yeah,
I don't think so either.
She wasn't. She
I was
wasn't
gonna say
great.
she was one of the weak points.
Brendan Gleeson, though.
Dude,
I love that dude.
that dude is
Is
awesome.
that the dad?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't wait to see his
Yeah.
new movie.
He's in the new Joker. I don't know what he plays in it. Like, I don't know,
What do
like
you
the
mean?
new Joker movie that's going to come out. There's a new Joker movie coming out.
Oh, with
next year.
Lady Gaga?
I don't think so.
What really?
Yeah, she's going to play Harley Quinn.
Dude, I mean, he's like been in everything. Gangs of New York.
You know what, Dillinger Nick? I've never seen In Bruges.
Oh, I saw it.
I heard it's really good.
It's
and I've
really
heard
good.
so many theories about the ending. That's why I want to watch it.
Yeah, I think you would like it.
I haven't seen it either.
It's good.
But he was also in Braveheart, and in where the role he holds the most dear and near to my heart is when he plays Barty Crouch Jr. disguised as Alistair Mad Eye Moody.
Oh, I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah, it is him.
That's so cool.
And then they just like kill him off in a
Mad
scene.
eye.
You don't even see him get killed.
My eyes usually like that, but I take steroids, or else it would be all over the place. I'd be looking at the camera and you'd be looking at him, and then Doug.
Yeah, I always feel like it's weird because like in the whole like he's credited as Alistair Mad Eye Moody and all those, but like in that one whole movie, he was great. He was Barty Crouch Jr. He was drinking Polyjuice potion.
Damn, fucking nerd.
Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd.
I am too. I love it too. I just don't know that.
Harry Potter.
I just don't know that. I don't even. He was drinking poly. I guess you can bang other people while you're in a relationship. Polyjuice. Is that what that is?
Yeah, if you drink Polyjuice, you're allowed to have sex with someone else.
Yeah, I guess that's what he was drinking.
So, yeah, man.
That's
so
good,
this,
Sidahara. Learning about lots of movies tonight.
yeah.
Making a list.
So, the naked bike courier wakes up and doesn't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Did you know? Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
He's 30% of the movie. He's either shirtless or naked.
He is
30%?
He's shirtless
Because
during
of the
entire
end?
too.
30%.
I could see that. I have some qualms with the beginning of this movie.
Okay, let's hear it.
Because he spends almost an entire day walking around
Picking up money.
and there's no evidence, there's no bodies, there's no blood, there's nothing that would indicate that there's anything other than evacuation. Like that just seems super, super unlikely until he gets to the church.
Yeah.
Like there's not even in the hospital. There's no
bodies,
blood. Apparently no one got enraged in the entire city except in the church.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's awesome because, I mean, as I was watching it, I was thinking about how it's just completely empty. You know, like it must have taken a lot to empty out the city like that.
It's crazy. I watched all the extras on it, and I read about it a lot about it when it first came out. And I went to England right after watching this movie, and I was standing on the bridge. He was on Tower Bridge for a minute, and I was like, how did they clear this bridge out? Like, how did they do that?
It would be so hard.
And then, like, the motorway,
they would
clear the motorway?
pay them to close down in the morning between like 6 and 8
It'd have to be super early.
and film for an hour. Sometimes they would only get a minute worth of film to use in the movie.
That's what I watched some stuff, and this was like, you know, when that came out, 2003, so the internet wasn't what it is now, but I remember reading about how they did that, and they literally held traffic on the bridge, which is like there's only 3 bridges that go across the Thames, and that one is super busy because of tourism, because it's just super cool. It's, you know, Big Ben and everything's right there. The London Eye, everything. So, like, they had to stop everything for just a few minutes and get all that stuff in one take.
Yeah.
You know, and
they had up to like 10 cameras rolling at once, and they would only get like 1 minute versus of footage.
It's insane. Yeah. It's insane. And to think about like what they did for that, you know, and then when they did the motorways, there's a couple cut scenes that aren't in it, like on the subway and stuff, but like on the raised train, like where the subway's out of the tunnel. I don't know what they call that, but they did a bunch of that stuff and had to do a little bit of CGI because they couldn't get the trains to stop, or they couldn't get like the digital billboards to turn off, like they wouldn't turn them off, so they had to like kill those in post. But for the majority of all that, they literally shut down like all the, like, in front of the palace, they shut down, you know, all the squares. It was crazy.
It was interesting watching it because I was thinking, like, at the same time thinking like, wow,
Mr. Monkey just wigified us. We're in trouble.
We need to put on a wig?
Oh, you probably haven't seen Wigifius. You probably haven't seen Wigifius. So
yeah, this was my idea.
we have a box of wigs.
Right, didn't I come up with that?
I don't know.
Big mistake.
We also have we have bald caps if you need to put one of those
Oh,
on
I'm
first.
I'm gonna need that for sure.
Well, we'll let you do that first.
Why didn't I?
I mean, you can
why wasn't I
get
told about that?
We don't, because you and I do not need bald caps.
Well, why do I look fucking stupid all the time? Maybe I do need one.
Well, look at M's hair. It's like
really
longer.
long.
So she's gonna have to.
Let's see.
You just leave the bald cap on the whole time.
No, that's not what I was thinking.
As you pull your hair back like that, I'm going to talk to Carlos for a moment about the Wednesday trailer that we saw today.
Looking at Doug and staring at Doug, and he has the bluest eyes. It's like staring into the Pacific Ocean for the first time.
They don't come across on screen on the camera. I have to get closer. That new
had to look
Wednesday
away from him.
trailer looks so good.
Oh yeah, the Wednesday trailer. That's the first
Holy
time I've been
cow.
excited about Tim Burton in a while.
And like the people that I didn't know were in it, because I don't look up stuff about movies before I watch them. It was so good. It was so good. Sid, I'm glad you like this. Okay.
This is not.
No, it's working great.
Is it working? Okay, wait.
So now you have to dig in the box without looking.
What's in the box?
Oh, it's not staying.
It's all right.
It's okay.
It's about to
Oh,
fall off.
your hair's too long. You have too much hair. Okay, well
Please get a black wig.
you have to reach
Please.
in the box,
I
and
can-
if you
yeah,
get
let
a
me
black
see.
wig, you have to redraw because you already have black hair.
Okay, it's not black.
Okay, Carlos.
Mazel tov. Oh shit.
Oh, are you saying that because my wig cap turned into a yarmulke?
The box.
You
Oh
got, you got the grandma. Oh man, this is one of my favorites. I feel like I look really good in these long ones.
I should have been prepared for this.
You didn't know about this.
I know.
How would you know?
weird.
You didn't even know we were gonna have to do wigs.
Is this right? Is
I
this
need a
right?
brush.
Is this right? Man, I look fucking hot.
Dude, you look like an anime character. I like it. No, you look like a grandma. You look like a grandma in a school uniform.
Where's the
Who?
grandma in a school uniform with blood coming out?
Bloody grandma in a
eyes.
school uniform. Okay, so now I have to do something.
I look like an old washed up tranny that doesn't have anything else but a stream.
Is there a point
no.
redeemed to have you pick up someone on the street?
Why?
Wow, it's so shiny.
That's a shiny wig.
It is very shiny.
So now, basically,
You
we
look
have
good.
this. See
You
this
look good.
timer up here?
For a washed up tranny
We have to wear them for 10 minutes.
Okay,
named Hester.
Oh, you
I
look.
can do this.
Would
I
that be
feel
like,
like
is that my name? The washed
Hester?
up Hester, the washed up tranny.
Sure. Yeah.
Dillinger
Hester.
But you know what? I had a good life. Even though I'm a washed up tranny, I had a good life.
It looks like a turban almost.
Only M can make a granny wig look that good.
Dillinger Nick said you look like Mrs. Bates. That was
Oh, okay.
good.
Yeah, or Norman as his mother.
Oh, we'll talk about that song later on a different movie. Me and Carlos got in a huge debate today about the entity again. So that'll be another thing
Is that-
tomorrow night.
Miss Cleo.
Well,
Chronically.
yeah, it'll be
Cleo.
tomorrow, but it's about string stabs. And,
What you got,
Cleo
honey?
says,
What did you got? What do you got for me?
oh no, it's no good for you, honey.
He's no good. My
you
mother
can't.
always told me never date a man named after a city.
So
If his name's Dallas, don't you do it.
So in the you didn't like the opening scene?
So, okay. So I felt torn about it because I felt like it was very impressive that obviously they had the entire city emptied for those shots, but also it was too empty. It was like there would be so much gore and blood everywhere.
Yeah, that was kind of like, even I get it that they can't like dress the city up in they can't dress the city up in like zombies everywhere unless they had like a ton of like extras that were they were going to run in and lay down. It'd be hard to splatter something and then shut the city down and then like.
I was also thinking
they had a ton of extras. The church scene, they hired a bunch of college kids.
But that's a closed
Not
set.
even hired. They were just like, hey, y'all want to be in a movie?
But that's a closed set. We're talking about like him walking around the city,
I was thinking about how if you had never seen the movie, that you would be you're just kind of waiting at that point. Like it's so early in the movie that you're like, oh, I wonder did everyone leave? Like, you're not really expecting the bodies and stuff. So I watching it as having already watched it, I think was part of the problem,
Like you start noticing like, why is there
there's no way
because you already know what happened.
Yeah.
To me, I think watching it the first time, it was just impressive because you could tell they actually cleared the streets.
Yeah. That was impressive.
In a major city. Like
when I watched it yesterday, too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's impressive.
That wig looks real good on you.
Thanks.
Fucking all the wigs he puts on.
Carl, I'm pretty
sure
look like I should go into
fucking
drag.
moron every Wigify.
I think that one looks pretty good on you.
No, it does fucking not. Are we looking at the same?
There's my emote. There's me laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Are we looking at the same screen?
Yeah, Carlos, you're like, I look like an idiot every Wigify.
I look like a fucking washed up librarian. Lyric says whatever. She's laughing her ass off writing that.
I'm gonna create lipstickifius, but it'll have to be on top of wigifius, and I'm only doing that for myself because I'm like, damn, if I just had some.
Can we do it?
I would.
Can we do
bonus redeem?
Do the tuck and add lipstick?
Look,
from
Sid said she'll see us at Paramore for brunch. Dude,
you're the new drag show.
I bet if we like totally went to Paramore like this, it would be funny as shit.
Oh, are you saying I can't sit down for brunch? Oh no, Hester, have a seat, please.
Eyelashifius. We need to.
You don't even know what we're gonna do for our 150 goal.
Dude, Dragifius. We're just going to have a full-on Dragifius, and the show will stop. We'll have a makeup artist come in.
Our 150 goal?
That'd be amazing. That'd be so good.
When we reach 150.
It'd be Dazzleify.
Our 150 goal?
Oh, Karenifius.
Karenifius.
That's kind of, I kind of have the old Karen wig going on here.
Do you think the mom in God, what was the movie called? Where she's like, no wire hangers.
Joan Collins?
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, what's that movie called? God dang it. I nearly said Flowers in the Attic.
Yeah, it's slipping my mind right now.
I got Flowers in the Attic on the mind now.
Mommy Dearest.
Yeah, Mommy Dearest. Do you think she's a Karen? Like a mommy Karen?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Down your neck. Yeah. But it's like shiny silver, so you're like a rare armored Karen.
I'm ready for battle.
I'm ready to battle the manager.
It is so shiny.
So after he's running through the city for a while,
he's not really running. He's kind of just like
he's strolling.
He's sauntering.
Yeah.
He doesn't think anything's bad. He's just like, where the fuck is everybody?
It makes sense because he's not. It's empty. Like you would have if you didn't know.
Batteries.
Yeah, you'd be like, huh, everyone's gone. You would not even think like, oh, there might be some crazy zombies hiding out ready to attack me.
Yeah, and I don't know why he goes into a church, because that's like the last place I'd go if...
He went everywhere.
Yeah, but he goes into the church. And that's the first time you see all the dead people.
But that shit when he goes, hello? And then you just see
And all of
like
a sudden,
two or
like-
three.
It's so
Two or three just stand up. Man, that shit is so fucking creepy.
Yeah. I feel like this was the first thing that I thought, this is really iconic. This is so memorable, this scene where like he's kind of not devastated, but he's kind of just like, oh wow, there's bodies all in this church, and he's kind of tentatively saying hello, and then the way the zombies like they're so
slowly-
fast.
Just leap
No,
up.
not slow.
No,
fast.
they-
They're like
They're
like they
fast,
turn.
but they slowly, like, it's not like they don't, every single one of them come up at once.
well, because
Like they-
Most of them are dead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
okay,
was
okay,
thinking.
okay.
Only a couple of them are there, like eating people.
Yeah, so that's
And
like...
then the
Sidaharu's
priest comes
never
out.
seen it. She's going to watch it now.
What? You need to
Oh
watch
my
it, Sidaharu.
God.
It's so good.
Yeah.
You're going to love this movie. I'm excited for you to
So
watch it.
good.
My part keeps moving.
It's literally, it's one of those movies to me that changed horror cinema. Like, it really did. Like, it did something no other one had done before, and it brought a lot more people to watch horror. And like, to me, that's huge. Like, and like I said, there's like not a lot of movies that can say they did that, but this is one of them.
I definitely, in watching it, felt like I had never seen a zombie movie like this before. I mean, I know there's the, questionable of whether they are considered zombies, but it was
God, it looks so stupid.
for sure
Looks like
scary.
looks like my name would be Cheryl. Hi, I'm Cheryl. Can I speak to your manager? Fuck you, Cheryl. I'm telling myself, fuck you, Cheryl. And then that's when you actually see the first real
The priest.
rage zombie.
Yeah.
The priest.
He comes out and you can just tell he's pissed off and like walking off fucking weird
Yeah,
and
he's like jerky.
stumbling
and-
around. And then that bag he's been carrying, he like loads it up. He finds a bunch of squirt out of a Coke vending machine. So he loads it up full of squirt. Because I guess that's a popular drink in England. And he fucking hits him across the goddamn face with it.
And just runs.
and then
knocks
he's
the
like,
fucking-
I'm so sorry. I
Knocks
should have done
fucking Jesus H. Christ out of his fucking body.
Yeah, so like then he runs, and then it's just like,
Do you have an
Cheryl.
appointment? Do you have an
Cheryl, the
appointment,
manager.
hon? Do you have an appointment, hon?
so yeah, he takes off running, and then you're just like, well, this is where the movie just like switches gears, and you're kind of
That
like, okay,
scene when he's
we're in it.
running down the street and he's like, fuck, I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
You don't
fucking
know
die.
what's
And
going
all these crazy zombies are running after him like full sprint.
Yeah, because that's when you realize how fast they are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they're
they
not stumble bumbles.
They hired nothing but athletes to play the zombies.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Yeah,
They're power zombies.
power
dude.
zombies.
So
Sprinters.
and then he runs into
You kind
a
of
pair of
see when he's
people.
running by, you kind of see, you're like, wait a minute, did that motherfucker just have a gas mask?
yeah.
Real quick, you see somebody run near him, and then you realize, oh shit, those are other people.
Yeah, and they like kinda,
Done. Wig time is over.
Oh,
I need to take off Cheryl's fucking wig here. Oh man.
We got a first time chatter.
worst
PD.
zombies, fast or
219.
soft?
Fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Fast. Because I would die. I would die literally in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
There's,
And then I'd be like, look, dude, don't kill me. Don't eat me. Turn me into a zombie. I'm not very athletic, so make me athletic. It's the only way I'd be athletic.
Would you get more athletic if you get bitten?
I would think so, because I wouldn't feel any pain. I'm in pain all day. There you go.
those glasses look cool on you.
Oh, hey, you're in Chicago. I just heard about a.
Oh, cool. I can see the world.
I just heard about some stuff going on in Chicago where the city was trying to shut down a hot dog joint for having graffiti on the side of their building, but luckily they won against the city.
Yeah, hell yeah. My friend Angel Silva painted that wall. So, cheers to Angel. And he made shirts, and he gave the money to the...
Man, I hated World War Z. No, I didn't.
I loved it. I thought it was good.
It was.
I considered the Disney movie of zombies.
Yeah, I mean, it's got Brad Pitt and like. I mean, it's got Brad Pitt.
He's so dreamy,
dude. Ever since
you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm okay with my sexuality.
Dude, I've watched the river run through it like 400 times. I just watch it and I sigh. I'm like,
fuck that. I watch Cool World.
I sigh as I'm saying his name.
Classic Brad.
Classic Brad.
Vintage Brad.
Cool World.
Fucking Cool World.
Yeah.
Nobody's there. Light some candles.
Thelma and Louise.
See, you do the same thing for Cool World that I do for River Runs Through It.
That, and I do, even though he comes out only like tops 5 minutes, True Romance. He plays the dude on the sofa.
Yeah. You want to hit? The only
glass
thing,
of rosé, some candles.
The only thing that bums me out about Brad, and then we'll move back on to the movie.
No, I don't want to.
No.
I want to keep talking about
the only
Joe Black. Dylan just bring it up. Joe Black.
Meet Joe Black.
Meet Joe Black. Yeah, Meet Joe Black.
The only thing that's
great. I love that fucking movie.
It's good, yeah.
The only thing that bums me out about Brad.
Damn, I need to watch that movie again.
He left Jen for that monkey-handed, man-handed, fake boob.
Don't you fucking... My nostrils are starting to swell. Don't you ever talk...
adopting.
He did not fuck Angelique before he left. He waited. He fucking waited. Jen was like being a prude.
No.
Yeah.
She's America's sweetheart, bro.
Exactly. When you're America's sweetheart, you're a fucking prude.
In public.
Whatever. She looks like a prude.
Did you know that Mel Brooks's kid wrote World War Z?
Well,
yeah, he did. He wrote the book. Well, Survival Guide.
Snow Blazing Saddles.
I have that book. You should read it. It's good. Survival Guide to Zombie Apocalypse.
I've got that too.
Oh, yeah?
I've got that.
Oh, here we go. I have it first. I bought it when it came out. First edition.
Okay.
Signed by Mel Brooks, not even his son. Fucking Mel Brooks signed it. And he put, because he's a comedian?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
Well, anyways, he leaves this church.
God damn it, we're back on
and shit goes off.
I want to keep talking about other
things. About Brad forever. We could start a Brad podcast and just talk about Brad.
Mr. Monkey. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Dude.
Blazing Saddles.
Best movie ever. So good. So, he's running from the zombies.
Some non-zombies find him and rescue him, basically.
Running.
With
some Molotov cocktails.
Which is Selena. What's that famous Selena song?
I fucking hate Selena. Don't you ever tell me that.
No, not that one. There's a different Selena.
Bitty bitty bum bum.
Yeah,
no,
bitty bitty bum bum.
Stop.
Bitty bitty bum bum. You're in San Antonio and you're Mexican and you don't like Selena?
She's not even fucking from here.
Yeah,
Stay her ass in Corpus. Right? No, everybody, Selena. No, her ass is from Corpus. Let her stay over there.
She ain't staying.
End of rant.
Okay.
I haven't seen Bullet Train.
So
Sidharu.
They save him by blowing up an entire gas station.
Dude, that
was a large explosion.
That scene where they zoom out, way out,
dude,
and you don't hear
the whole city is dark.
And then you just see...
Yeah,
dude,
that shit is badass.
There is some really, really good camera stuff in this movie. There is some really, really good cinematography in this thing. But just stuff like that, like them zooming out to like show the explosion. Like, I mean, they show it close up as well, but it's like that's like a really cool. That thing's really cool. And so he goes into a convenience store.
Yeah,
and he's with them, and he's like,
hold up.
He joins what's her name? And
Selena.
Who was the guy?
Dude, he
Mark.
doesn't matter. Oh, is that
Mark?
his name?
I think so. Yeah.
I was like, this guy don't matter.
Yeah, he didn't
Noah
matter.
Huntley. Dude, and then they go and they fucking go. They go to her house, right?
No,
they go to see his parents.
Because they tell him what happened because he doesn't know anything about anything.
He doesn't believe it.
Dude, that fucking scene when they get attacked, and Mark gets bit, and you see it after they kill all the rage zombies, and he's bleeding. Like, that fucking wound looks so good. fucking Selena doesn't even give a fuck and just hacks his
Chops him
ass
up.
to pieces.
He's like, no.
Man, that shit is fucking crazy.
that
just
kinda-
She can tell.
Yeah, and that actually sets something for the third act. Like during, her being like, she killing him like instantly as soon as he's bit and thinking he's messed up, and Jim's like, would you do that to me, and she doesn't know him yet, and she's like, in a heartbeat or something like that.
She just offers that information up.
Oh, she does. Okay.
Just so you know.
I would do it to you in a
too.
heartbeat. Okay, you just watched it yesterday, so
Yeah.
But basically, she's like, I'm gonna kill you.
Fuck.
If this happens to you, I'll kill you as well.
Mr. Monkey says,
It has been 28 days, and she is shut down. She is 100%
She's so
shut down.
I'm glad that it doesn't take too long for her to not be so angry and mean. Like, I get it. I mean, I don't.
you have to. It's
But,
like fucking rage zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, you have to be super
fucking,
tough and hard. Yeah.
You have to.
But for the movie, like for watching the movie, it's like he'll say one thing and she's like, "Stop talking." She's just like super, just like wow, okay.
Mr.
Grumpy,
Monkey
just
wants to
constantly
know where
grumpy.
Brad Pitt was the whole time.
During the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah. So
In his bunker?
I have to say this one thing real quick. Me and my friend Zach, he loves Brad Pitt just like me.
And me.
And we will send pictures of Brad Pitt that we find. We will send them to each other. Our new movie trailers. It's been a while, but I want to start doing it again. And all we say is we send the picture and we put at the bottom of the picture, Brad Dick has a big old pit.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either. I just made it up one day. And it stuck. And that shit made me think of it. So I'm going to start doing it again. It's great. The shit I think up of, I don't know. I was probably doing a bunch of mushrooms.
Look, I left the wig time thing up because Jamie's not here today, so I need to figure out how to turn that off. She tried to show me how to do this. She's going to be gone back home to
Oh, shit.
Holland.
Chris is in the house.
Oh, man.
Lucky he didn't hear us say the word shots,
I
like
know.
scenes and shot. Oh, the shot with this. He would have been like, shots.
Shot,
What time is it?
shots.
He's probably already fucked up.
Did I tell you Jamie's going to be gone, like, starting on, like, the 21st?
Where the fuck is she going to fucking...
She's going to Holland.
Oh, my God. I guess no, but she just got new clogs. She flies out to Holland to go. She doesn't order them. They have to measure her feet and they carve them there. And she goes to actually go get them.
I think she's just going home for a little while to visit her family.
That's what she says, but I think she's going to go get new clogs. Some bullshit.
So, I don't know where we are. Oh yeah,
hacking up Mark.
She's just shut down.
Oh, well, I want to say I feel like that scene of his parents is also really memorable. Like that really stuck with me too. Like of his parents and the note that they left. Maybe it's because
What did the note say?
It said
Dinner's in the
like,
oven. Be back later.
No, it said peace out.
It said, do you really want to know what it said?
Yes. Do you remember?
Okay. Yeah.
She just watched it.
It said something like, Jim, we left you
Dinner in the oven.
with all of our love. We left you sleeping, and now we are sleeping too. Don't wake up. Something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, they were crazy already. Dellinger had said Wu-Tang forever. Jim, pot pie in the oven. Me and your dad are taking off.
See you in heaven.
To heaven.
I don't know if it's because when I saw this movie, I was probably like the age that Jim was supposed to be about, like early 20s.
Yeah.
But I was just like, man, that's depressing. But also good that his parents did that. Like they didn't end up getting infected, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did they have
there were pills on the.
Oh,
on
I
the
thought it was.
nightstand. Did you not watch this movie?
It's been forever. I didn't rewatch it.
Oh, okay.
But I've seen it so many times.
I'll tell you all about it.
They didn't have like garden hoses down their fucking throat connected to the car.
No.
Okay.
No, they were just laying in bed and there were just pills.
I remember almost all of it. I just don't remember the little things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I asked like whose parents' house did he go to?
Dillinger Nick.
Dear silly. LOL. You're
wrecked.
asleep and we are dead.
Get wrecked.
I dabbed over your body. Get wrecked. I like that you put mom and dad. That's very
British.
Like, yeah, location appropriate.
I mean, that's him.
We are mental.
Him not like just refusing to not go see about his parents. And
Well, he wasn't hardcore about it.
He wasn't? They were like, yeah, cool, let's go see your parents.
No.
Why were they cool with that?
Because they knew that
But they know if they travel across the city, they're going to die.
No, not in the day. They just said don't travel at night. Did you watch this movie?
Yeah.
They didn't care. They were like, they said,
No, I'm asking why do they not care?
He was ready to go see his parents that night. And they were like, nobody travels at night. We wait till the morning and we'll go with you. It'll be cool.
Okay.
But he wasn't like, I demand to go see my parents right now. They were just like,
Fucking Dillinger.
Man.
at whose unconscious face?
At Jim, laying in the bed. So, you know what's funny is, like, today we were watching, what did we watch today that it was, like, set in the 80s? What did we watch? We just watched something.
The Entity.
Oh, yeah, The Entity. No, a new movie that was set in the 80s. I mean, of course, The Entity's set in the 80s. It's in the 80s. But what did we watch today that was set in the 80s? We watched, like, 3 movies
Stranger
today.
Things?
No, but it was weird because
See how old we are? We fucking just watch these
dude,
bitches and we already forgot.
I was like, they have to set all movies now in the 80s and early 90s because of fucking cell phones.
Yeah.
You can't have a horror movie.
The movie would be over.
I mean, they figured out that no one owns guns in horror movies a long time ago, but now you have to, like, figure out a way to take... It's like that movie No One Sleeps in the Woods, that Polish horror movie. They're literally going to a camp because they're addicted to cell phones.
Oh, is that...
So they take their cell phones away when they
Dude,
go
that
to
one
the
is
camp.
trending so hard right now.
Fucking great.
They said they're this is fucking bullshit, and no, maybe it's not. They're calling them a bunch of snowflakes and shit. It's not that, is it? Where they go to a camp?
They go to a
Is it a
camp.
bunch of kids?
They go to a camp.
Is it kids?
Yeah, they're 20-some-year-olds playing kids.
See,
yeah.
that's the one. People are so angry. How could they do that?
Do what?
Make fun of snowflakes.
They're not. They're making fun of people
That's what
who are
I'm like. It's a
addicted to their
fucking
phones.
movie. It's a movie. And people are saying, dude, get over it. Like,
Dude,
people...
that movie has great throwbacks. There's like a scene where he like grabs a guy in a sleeping bag and slams him against a tree, like Jason did in I think part 2. Yeah, man. Oh no, maybe you're thinking of They Them.
No, I just read this yesterday, and it just came out. Was it a newer one on Netflix?
Well, they've already made 2. There's already a second one.
Oh, okay,
I think
then
it
that's
was
not it. Well, there's one
think
that
it's
just came
2020.
out.
On Netflix?
Yeah, and I think
The
it
camp
has.
one? Kids at a camp?
I think it has the word snowflakes in it.
Oh, in the title.
Yes, so I don't know if it's
Who
it.
cares? When it
That happens to me a lot, Dillinger. I wake up and there's fucking hot
Why
dogs
there's
all
so
over
many
my
hot
chest.
dogs on me?
yeah.
You see, sometimes it's hot dogs, sometimes it's McDoubles.
Dude, I want some McDoubles right now. No, I don't really. I hate McDonald's.
Sidaharu just started watching it. Watching 28 Days Later?
Oh, you'll probably definitely finish the movie before you'll get ahead of us, and then you'll be able to like talk about stuff that's happening. So yeah, they go to visit his family, and they're dead, and that's when the other guy get bit, and she kills him, and
That's also when she tells him that
love
you
you.
only have... No, not yet. Does she ever tell him that? I don't think
she
so.
never tells him that.
That's when she
it's
tells him
insinuated.
that you only have 10 to 20 seconds
to to slice somebody
before somebody becomes enraged.
Yeah.
So you have 10 to 20 seconds before they're like fully infected and enraged.
Just learning that in the movie the first time, you're like, holy shit, they changed that quick, you know? And then you see it later on.
Well, you see it in the first scene when the monkey attacks that girl and she turns right away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dims your neck. Yeah, you know, all those adult Happy Meal toys, if you really look at them, they're all butt plugs. Seriously, look at them.
Oh, yeah?
Fucking Grimace. Look at... You're gonna have a Grimace? He looks like a fucking butt plug.
What about the others, though?
Butt plugs.
They still have Grimace?
Butt plugs. That's all I'm gonna say. Look them up.
I think you're looking at the wrong website.
Adult toy... Wait, oh, fuck, I don't know. Can't fucking...
The eye sees what it wants.
Yeah, and guess what? Each one of those toys have 4 eyes.
Do they really?
Yes. See?
What? That's weird.
It's a 4-eyed Grimace.
That's
why?
weird.
And guess what?
Why 4 eyes?
You feel all 4 eyes going in.
Oh my god! Wait, you've already got these, don't you?
What? So what about that movie?
Yeah, so they leave that, and they're after she has to kill the dude because he's about to change. They're like kind of trying to decide where to have to go, right? And they're hanging out at night, and they see some Christmas lights.
Yeah, I don't remember where they... I think they just start going.
They're just hiding.
And then they see the Christmas lights up in the building.
And they hear zombies screaming and yelling, and
We're getting a fucking... Sid's doing a play-by-play.
I know, Sid Ahara is watching it right now. Scientist died.
And so they're like, oh, there's somebody alive. We should
There's
go.
Christmas lights. They're having a Christmas party.
Well, I mean, there's not a lot of electricity going on.
Yeah, so it's super noticeable.
So it's really noticeable, and the rage zombies are not intelligent.
I kind of wonder, like, I mean, okay, so they go to that building to see what's with the Christmas lights. There's they've piled up a bunch of shopping carts to keep the zombies from coming in. And then, and so Jim and Selena start climbing over there, and they go up, and then the zombies just get in. Like, do you think that's because they were following them?
I think they were following them. I think they heard
Well,
them.
yeah, any kind of noise, man, they're like on it.
Yeah.
They're on it.
But, I mean, it's like the shopping carts did nothing, almost.
Oh, you're saying they got over them quickly.
Yeah. It's
well,
like
yeah,
that
I think
was
they're
not...
just to slow them down. I don't think
like
they're...
they were quiet in their apartment, so they didn't have any worries until they show up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that's actually kind of a scary scene too, when they're like trying to get away from the zombies and running up the stairs.
Kind of a World War Z ripoff. World War Z ripped them off.
Yeah, I was about to say
World War Z ripped them off. That's what it reminds me of. When I saw World War Z, that scene, I was like, man, this is in fucking 28 Days Later.
And they get up near the apartment, or they up near the top floors, and all of a sudden like a dude in freaking riot gear shows up. And,
he has a riot shield and everything, right?
Yeah, man, and he's like, "Go!"
That's where it's at.
Hall, and
dude, if there's ever an apocalypse, we are hitting up the cop. We're hitting up a substation.
He's just holding the zombies back with the shield.
We are hitting up a substation and taking everything.
He's freaking Mad Eye Moody. He can do it.
And he can see everything.
Yeah, he used a spell. But they get in the apartment, and it's like one of those things where they're just a breath of fresh air in this world of like shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're
like a father and daughter that have an apartment,
and they're you can tell they care about each other. Yeah. They still actually have hope. Like
they're collecting rainwater.
Yeah, they're trying to collect rainwater. They're they have food. They have like we're good here,
creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe, yeah. And they're Selena is still just like pissy and like the world's over. Like she might as well just jump off the freaking side of the building. She's already given up. But Jim's like, oh, this is like kind of nice. Like there's like, and I think Hannah and Frank are what make, they actually make her come around.
Oh,
yeah, Sid just had
a revelation.
Yes, it is.
The guy from Peaky Blinders.
He's kind of famous now. He was also the Scarecrow in the Batman series. Well, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I did have one note about this section
Yeah.
of the movie when they're at Frank and Hannah's apartment that Jim decides to shave and he's like cutting himself all up. That just seems like a really bad idea to me, to have open wounds on your face when you could easily get infected from, blood or blood puke from a zombie.
This is something I never thought about. I kind of did think about, has this dude never shaved before? But
he's shaving totally dry. Is that?
Hell yeah, that shit sucks.
Yeah, it's bad.
That would suck, right?
It's bad, but
I would have just left it. Oh, dry
right.
shaving
He's just
sucks.
like cutting his whole face open.
yeah.
I don't know why. I mean, they did it so that he would look cleaned up and look better for the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Selena
but
would
logically, yeah, exactly. So
fall in
Selena
hell
would
with
be
him.
like, "Whoo!"
Fall in love with him.
Yeah, they needed to
And
make
she's still, up to this point, she's never seen his dong, so.
But we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're like,
We're like, you don't know what you're
"Girl,
missing."
Just wait, girl. You just wait.
He could have. Didn't they have water? Or no, they were out. Never mind.
Yeah,
They were
it was-
collecting rainwater and doing, I read also, like, they researched putting a plastic tarp
Yeah, he mentioned that on the roof.
on the
That they
roof,
put a plastic tarp.
but you got to put it over soil because soil causes condensation to seep through. If you do it on asphalt,
Nothing happened.
nothing happens.
Huh.
That's cool, right? Now I know.
No wonder Frank said it didn't work, but he didn't say that.
Well, he said something about like being in London and no rain, like something like that, because it always rains there. But
Play-by-play.
The church is the best part.
Play by
Sid,
play.
I think. Chris said when you're stuck in the field for days, you get used to dry shaving.
Here we go.
Probably get better at it, right? Like you're not just hacking your whole face up.
Yeah.
He means the football field.
It just seems when you're stuck in the football field.
Yeah, he was a quarterback or linebacker for.
You only have to shave if you care about chemical weapons and need to put on your gas mask.
You mean so your beard doesn't obstruct?
Well, like what Chris is talking about, like if you have
the
long,
seal.
yeah,
The
the
seal.
seal, yeah. If you
could
don't
do
care
that with
about
scissors,
chemical
though, right?
weapons, then it's cool.
I feel like Jim should not have shaved. Basically,
Yeah,
is
I
what
wouldn't
is
have
what
either.
that was my main note.
He
from
wanted to
this,
look good for the rage zombies
Yeah.
I know.
So
and for Salinas.
Yeah.
here's the thing I don't understand, and maybe since you just watched it, because I'm trying to remember in my mind right now, why, where you remember things in your mind, why did they decide to leave? Why did they decide to leave in the first place? Like, because they're like,
Leave
we're
the
gonna
apartment?
fucking take off.
Because they were getting that radio signal.
Yeah, the radio transmission that was saying
We have a base.
that was saying,
come over.
the answer is here. Come to this area. Yeah, it was like a military transmission.
Okay,
you know
so
that shit
And
never
also
works out. And
also
every
they didn't have
movie
water. They didn't have water though.
Every
So-
movie you've ever seen, going to any kind of base, saying, come to this base, we'll help you out, never fucking works out.
dude, did you watch The Walking Dead, right?
Most
And
of
they
it.
head down the tracks to go to the place that's gonna save them,
I remember that, yeah.
and they're fucking just eating them bitches. They're like, "Hey, come on down here, we'll save you." And they're like, "No, we'll turn."
Yo,
you
guys
into
want some
fucking
turkey?
food."
It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Timmer said you should keep the flavor saver, Jim. I agree.
Yep.
Especially in post-apocalyptic times, you need all that extra.
I was
you
saying
get.
yesterday, this movie is a total fucking play from Day of the Triffids.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. I don't know.
It's
I'd
that
have to-
fucking same thing, except alien plants. Destruction of the world. They get a message from a base. Come to the base, and they find out, oh fuck, these people are no good. Same thing. Same fucking thing. disappointed. You know what? I don't like this fucking movie anymore.
No, Chronicler, that wasn't Negan's place. That was the people that were at the train
The
depot.
cannibal plate. The cannibal
cannibals,
people.
Yeah.
It was like the.
Yeah.
It was
and
like
Omega
the,
Man. Timmer says Omega Man, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of. I feel like there are a lot of zombie
Yeah,
tropes.
there's a lot of.
And they all happen in this movie. Most of them all.
Yeah.
Most of them happen in every
That's my
zombie movie.
go-to. Not Omega Man,
What?
but I Am Legend.
I haven't seen that one. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Dang it! You're gonna have a whole stack of my DVDs. Guess what came in today?
Terminus, Nick, that's correct.
Guess what came in today?
What?
Salem's Lot. It's at my house
Ooh.
waiting. Salem's Lot.
So, yeah, they set off across the.
They drive. Oh, that's what was like a zombie movie trope to me, was the tunnel. They drive through a tunnel.
Yeah, dude.
Which is great. It's great, but as soon as they go in there, you're like, oh no.
You never go into
Don't
a
go
tunnel.
into the
He's
tunnel when
just
there's
fucking
zombies.
going over cars and how do you
He's driving his car over cars.
How you know you're gonna have a fucking blowout?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So whenever they do that and they're in the tunnel, like obviously a bunch of zombies come.
Dillinger Nick said going into a tunnel equals taking a shower in a horror movie.
Yes, exactly. Just don't do it.
So you said something about the rats in that scene. Were you being serious? Like they actually
Trained 10,000 rats to march in sync. No, it was all CGI.
The rats were CGI.
Yes.
Son
They
of
were?
a bitch.
They looked real to me.
I mean, they could have got one rat running and digitally fucking made 1,000.
Carlos told me earlier they had to like teach the rats to like run one direction, and I was like, "What?"
And then the rat was like,
Of course, I didn't look.
"Can
it
I
up.
redo this scene? Because I think I could have did it a little bit better.
I wasn't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling the way I was running. I kind of tripped, and I kind of messed up everybody else. So can we redo it?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was just playing.
Son of a bitch. See, I never know when you're playing. You tell me stuff so straight faced.
That's called depression.
So
Thank you. Good night.
The
That's my go-to thing.
they get to a grocery store and take a bunch of food, and that's cool.
Yeah, they make it through the tunnel.
And
Man, that's so awesome when they find that store and it's still loaded full of food.
yeah,
I would have been like,
Highly improbable.
why do we have to leave? Fucking
Yeah.
there's no
bolt the-
zombies around.
Stay there.
Fucking bolt the doors. Hit up some gun shop. Oh, there's no gun shops in. Never mind.
You can get lock, stock, and two smoking barrels.
You could still block all the doors.
Man, that would make a good fucking title of a movie.
What, lock, stock, and two smoking barrels?
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be good if somebody named John Murphy did the sound on that too, or did the music on that too.
I don't know who that is.
It's the same guy that did the music on this.
Oh, yeah, you just mentioned him earlier.
So
Which
yeah,
is,
Adam said Halloween Ends was okay. We're gonna go see that this
hopefully this weekend. We
This
have to
week.
see it
I saw-
before.
Yeah, I saw you guys are reviewing it,
it's
right?
getting some bad
On Halloween?
reviews. Yeah.
I
No,
thought the last one was pretty good.
Yeah, the last we're gonna
Normally, I don't care about spoilers, but we need to wait on the spoilers.
yeah, we're gonna talk about that one on Halloween. Instead of going out.
I heard Jason Mewes comes out.
No way. He turns out to be
Yeah, they take off his mask and you're like, holy fuck, it's Jay.
so yeah, I mean, this is the first. After that, they go and they have like a little picnic and they're like talking, and that's the first time.
What boy's lyric?
That's the first time in the entire movie that you see Selena have any kind of like glimmer of hope.
Yeah.
That she's like, she kind of smiles for the first time, and she's like,
If I never see chocolate again, I will never be.
Oh yeah, that's another note that I made, was that she mentioned chocolate oranges. She in that
Toblerone?
right then, she was like, said she hated, she wouldn't want to see another chocolate bar again, but a chocolate orange, which is
I
like,
love that shit. Oh my
those
God.
are so good. That's like a Christmas thing in my family.
Yeah.
I wanted to order some
I get one
chocolate
of those
today
every
for the
Christmas.
shop.
Chocolate oranges?
No, anything. I have this old school 80s fake leg that I got from somebody, and I want to fill it full of candy and put it at the shop. So I wanted to order candy from Amazon Fresh. They deliver it the same day. Everything's fucking sold out.
Candy sold out?
Everything's sold out.
Oh, wow.
Everything, like, you
You're
can
gonna have
tell
to-
there's no price on it. I mean, so everything I was going through, I was like, fuck. And I have to get nerds for Doug.
I love nerds.
Yeah,
I love
Doug's a
sour
fucking
candy.
Doug's a nerd
Sour
fucking
candy.
fanatic. Me too. But only when I see Doug sucking on those delicious morsels.
Adam asked if we watched the Chucky series. Are you talking about the TV series? I have not seen the
I
TV
heard it's
series.
good, but
Oh,
I
I
haven't
didn't know
watched
there
it.
was a TV
Yeah, I heard it's really good. I mean, it's
yeah?
the same. It's the same. It's not any kind of new doll. It's the same figure, the same special effects.
But speaking about Chucky, right now I'm going to stop the stream. We're going to talk about Megan real quick.
Megan?
Megan is a new James Wan movie coming out.
Okay.
It is about a doll that is like made to be like a trauma doll for kids.
It's not a doll, Doug. It's an action figure.
It's not the kind that they ask you where he touched you. It's like the trauma doll where they're like, it's like becomes your friend. And it does a dance. It does a cool
That
dance.
shit is fucking creepy.
Dude, it looks so good.
I haven't seen anything about this.
The little girl from Hill House, you know, the little girl that plays
With the littlest one?
the littlest one.
Okay, yeah.
She's the main character.
Okay.
Oh my god.
She's
So
kind of
good.
depressed because her family died in a car wreck. So her aunt's like, I work at this place that makes life-size sex dolls.
No, that's not what it is.
No, damn it! Downloaded the wrong fucking trailer.
Hey, a therapist created a doll that is a therapy doll, but it's a robot.
Trauma doll. Okay.
But it's a
okay.
robot.
Wrong trailer.
Okay. Oh, so it's like what's the little bear from the 80s?
Chucky,
No. The robot bear.
Byzantine.
The robot bear.
He starts with a T.
The robot
Rumpelstiltskin.
bear.
Rumpelstiltskin. No.
Robojocks.
No.
Oh fuck! Hold
Teddy
on.
Ruxpin.
Yes, Teddy Ruxpin. Thank
It's
you.
like Teddy
I just had one
Ruxpin,
of
but
those.
it looks like a human.
I would put metal tapes in it. If you put metal tapes in it, his mouth still
You start
moves.
singing.
His mouth still
great.
moves.
Dude, that
Fucking robot.
that trailer looks amazing.
So it's like Teddy Ruxpin, but a doll, like a.
No, but it's
No,
big. It's like an
the
actual size.
size of the little girl. It's a
Okay.
it's like a human. Do you remember that TV show where that girl was like,
Yeah, Small
I
Wonder.
am here to
Small
help
Wonder.
you. Yeah, Vicky, Small Wonder.
Yeah.
She's like Small Wonder, but
Okay.
Beep boop boop
Oh,
beep.
so it's like
She
a
does that
modern-
afterwards.
It's like a
But,
modern
yeah, like-
horror instead of a
Beep, beep,
sitcom
beep, beep.
version.
dude,
It's a
it
horror version of Small Wonder.
it looks awesome.
She does that fucking dance in the hallway, and you're like, ooh.
Creepy,
And she runs like a fucking crab
dude.
in the
Oh
trailer.
my god, we're gonna watch the trailer after the stream so you can see it. It is so good.
You got so many turquoise
That kind of scared me.
hairs on you.
Because I just saw the entity today, and I thought,
Carlos, you're like off the screen. I don't know, like I don't know,
Carlos
like,
is, like,
you keep getting like
slowly-
you keep like getting further and further away. I keep looking up and I'm like, well, there's like half of Carlos now.
I'm trying to eventually just leave.
I'm like, dude,
You're going to be all, Carlos?
I heard your car. I saw you reach for your like car door opener and it like went doot, doot, and started up. I'm
My
like, what?
my alarm does not fucking sound like that, people. I'm just letting y'all know. It does not go toot toot.
So, dude, yeah, they basically get to this. They're
Are we
looking
back to
for the
28 days later?
Yeah, 28 days later.
Okay.
I segue in
Okay.
like a fucking guillotine. So,
So they're looking for the base.
they
They
get,
come across they come to the spot because they've given like coordinates.
yeah,
Like 22 miles
We
north
totally
of...
bypassed the other gas station they head up to get gas.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
yeah. I don't care.
No, that's a good part. That's where he kills a kid.
They stop to siphon some gas, and Jim
That was in my synopsis.
Murders a child.
A man with huge dung wakes up cold, kills a kid. The end.
Yeah.
So that is a 100% direct.
Dawn of the Dead.
Hey, thanks for the tip. Boom! Look at that.
Whoa!
Fireworks
That's
there.
That's an explosion of emotes.
Nice.
That was one of the special ones. It's 237, so it brought up Danny.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks. Oh, so he goes in and he's like, "What do you?" Selena's like, "Why do you need to go in there for? We have everything. We have
He's
food."
like, "I got a doo-doo."
No, and he's like, "We don't have cheeseburgers." And I'm like, "Really, dude?" Like,
I know. I was thinking that too. Like,
it's like his name should have been Doug.
Wait,
he was just being nosy.
Did he really say cheeseburgers?
Yes.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because there
in
was
England they said cheeseburgers.
Because
it says cheeseburgers on the board.
It's painted on the wall on the side of the gas station. It says like hot fresh cheeseburgers here.
So he goes in and looks around, and this fucking kid out of nowhere jumps out, and he beats him with a bat. The kid falls on his chest or on his back, and he puts his foot on his chest. And y'all didn't notice this before.
Dude, I don't agree with this part. Let's go.
But the kid starts growling, and he goes, "I hate you." That's the only time.
Okay.
I don't care, Doug, if his mouth didn't move. Who the fuck else said it? It wasn't fucking Chilean. Anderson. What's his name?
Cian. I don't know. There's a double L.
Kalalan.
So he beats the kid with. That's the best. That was you asked
That's
me
your
what the
favorite scene?
Dude, anytime they kill a kid in a movie, a horror movie, it's on the top of my list.
Okay.
Because you have the balls to kill a kid.
I mean, it was a zombie kid, though. You had to kill him.
Chronicler, thanks for the tip. I don't know why it went anonymous. That's weird. So so
we can fix that
when he goes in
on your thing.
When he goes in and says,
"Oh,
and
hold
that
on."
happens.
Sid says, the letter says, "Jim, with endless love, we left you sleeping. Now we're sleeping with you. Don't wake up."
You say it like that, but I like to think that they're super cockney. So like, Jim, with endless love.
Jim.
With endless love.
With endless love, me love.
We left you sleeping, and now we're sleeping with you. Don't wake up, love.
Honey, hand me a cigarette. I can't say the real word they say for cigarette.
Forever and ever. Oh, wait. No, that's not part of it. I just want to keep talking cockney.
We're fixing the shag one more time before we go to bed. Forever. How was that? Was that all right?
That was pretty good.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
For a Mexican.
Oh, fuck.
Dang. So
then they leave.
They leave the gas station.
So that gas station scene is a 100% nod, in my opinion. When I first saw it, 100% nod to Dawn of the Dead. Because when he goes into Dawn of the Dead, in two ways. When he goes in Dawn of the Dead, when he goes into the gas station, there's the little kid attacks him, and that's where and he has to kill him. But he comes out and he doesn't say anything about it, just like in this. But also in Dawn of the Dead, all the other zombies are slow and not running, but when he goes in the gas station, that zombie's running fast. In this movie, no other zombies are talking, but that zombie talks. I've never seen anything about that, but I'm equating that is, I'm putting my big brain in there, and that's what I'm going to come up with. Danny Boyle was like, let's do something weird here, because they did something weird in Dawn of the Dead.
I don't even know what's going on here. I think I just had a stroke. What is lyrics?
I left you
water. Yeah.
I had a stroke. Like my fucking mouth literally started drooping trying to read
it
that.
It says bottle of water. So, oh my God. We've been talking about this movie for 2 hours, which is longer than the movie. So, yeah, they get to the blockade where they're supposed to. And this is the saddest part of the movie to me.
Hell yeah.
There's more about this part that doesn't make sense, I feel like, because They get to the
Get out
blockade.
get out your little
They're-
book.
Let's see.
What
What
you
did
got?
I write down?
What did you write? How
I
the
wrote
fuck can you
down.
even read? How did you write that small?
They get there and they're like, "Hello, hello," and there's no one there.
Hello.
There's no one there.
love.
And then the sad part is,
Oh shit,
Yes.
Doug.
Drink a
Wow.
whole rosé.
a miniature one. The sad part is that the dad, Hannah's dad, Frank, he
Man, he just
He loses it.
no, he just happens to look up at the right moment.
We're not even to that part yet.
no, it's fine.
No,
Oh,
I'm
fine.
sorry. What were you saying?
I don't
thought
know.
you were at that part.
It
No,
is-
keep going.
It's after that.
No, but
So-
keep going. What does he say?
Oh.
Well, no, you can tell that part.
The whole part were you at?
What comes after that? Right after that.
Yeah, he happens to look up. Oh man, so sad. And
There's a
fucking-
crow that's
Pecking a
chewing on a zombie up there.
And yeah, that drop of blood lands right into his eye. Like,
But-
what are the fucking
But
odds of that?
even before that, they get there and it's like looks like it's abandoned, and
of course, that's what you
and
wanted to
Frank
do.
freaks out because he's like, "Where the fuck are we supposed to go?" Like, and he's been the guy who's been calm and collected and positive about everything up until this point. Like, you haven't seen him freak out. He's always happy. He's always, and he like freaks the fuck out. And I think that's like one of the things that just shows his entire, this guy who's been the one guy who's been trying to stay positive about everything and still has love and still has like, you know, hey, this is going to be great. We'll get here. He like flips out, and it's kind of like a part of the movie where you're like, oh man, like this is bad. Like this is
Do
bad.
you think it's metaphorical?
For what?
Like he loses his hope and then
Well-
therefore he gets infected?
I think, I didn't think about it like that, but I did think like, you know, him flipping out causes him to get infected because he's so angry that he's just like, he's yelling at the birds, you know, because they're
Yeah.
cawing, and he's like, he gets angry and he's like throws a rock at him and he's like, get out of here, you know, and he's like,
Yeah.
because instantly
He knows. Yeah, he's
instantly.
like, go, get away.
And the first thing he does
Oh,
is
you mean
he-
as soon as the blood drips in his eye?
he
Yeah.
knows like
Yeah.
instantly. He's like, I'm about to be a zombie.
Yeah.
And he turns to his daughter and he's like, I love you,
Yeah.
you know? And then he's like, get away from me. Get away from me. And she's like, Dad, what's wrong? But backing up from that shot that they did for the blood dripping in his eye, that was amazing. Like you just saw it.
Yeah.
So you actually said something about it, but they really took a camera up high and put it on a I don't know, rail or pole or something, and dropped it down towards him and got that shot. And then what did you pointed out, like that it was
that it's like it looks
it goes from the
looking through
POV,
the blood drip. Yeah, like when you see him looking up, and it's all red, like it's basically what the blood drop
Later,
is
Adam.
seeing. Bye,
See ya, Adam.
Thanks
Thanks for coming
for-
by.
Thanks for chiming in. Oh,
thanks.
shuck.
You're
Man,
legends.
Oof. Not yet. Not yet.
Just wait.
Just wait. You just wait. Yeah, and that man, that shot to me is so awesome. Like the
It's super cool.
the point of view from the drop and it being like the crimson color as it's falling, man, it's so cool. And then you see,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
yeah, and then you see the
That
behind the
red
scenes.
lenses.
You see the behind the scenes, and they're literally dropping a camera down towards the actor. It's so cool, so cool.
That's awesome.
You know, when they didn't just zoom it, they literally like ran a.
What happens after the soldier shoots him, right?
So he starts turning into a zombie, and Jim is about to hit him with a baseball bat, and then the military guys come out and just shoot him like 500 times.
Yeah, like 4 billion times.
So that's what I was gonna say about this part is like, why are they all hiding? until somebody gets infected. Like, they're just hiding everywhere.
Well, I mean, if people rolled up at my base...
Sid, thank you for the subscription.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Sid. I would want to wait to see who they were.
Well, yeah, but they obviously weren't zombies. They only came out when a guy turned into a zombie.
Maybe the zombies can learn to act normal. I don't fucking know. I don't know why they waited. I'm just trying to figure it out.
It might have also been, I don't know, there's some weird stuff that happens at this point. Like, once we move into this part of the movie, you know, it takes a even darker turn, because this is where, you know...
They get taken in by the
it turns into
guys.
First time chat.
And to BMO! BMO was at my stream earlier. What's up, BMO?
Hey, BMO.
Entrapment.
Welcome. So it's you know, the movie takes a really, really dark turn at this point. And this is where in all zombie movies, it's like, you know, whether it's the bikers in Dawn of the Dead or you know, the town people in Night of the Living Dead or whatever, it's like who is the bad person here? Like, are the zombies the bad people?
Well,
or
you know, there's
going to
be some, at least in the movies, there's going to be some sort of group of humans that is also bad. Like, you have to defend yourself against not only zombies, but also a group of other humans, which is probably very likely.
Yeah, and
I
think like this is like, to me, this is what kind of hits home about zombie movies. Is that, and zombie movies are my first love of horror movies. Like, I got in that zombie movies are what really, really made me start liking horror movies, and Dawn of the Dead in particular was the first horror movie I really loved. And then for whatever reason, I got into Italian zombie movies, which are like a whole nother, like, nothing like American, but there's always that side of the zombie movies, the like, your, you know, who's the bad guy? You know, these people are us. They're working on, like, just pure instinct, but these people, you know, who are fighting us are actually should be able to think correctly and should not be attacking other people, but they are. And this is where the whole movie takes that turn into, like, okay, the bad people aren't necessarily the zombies.
Yeah.
Because the zombies
the zombies are also bad.
The zombies are bad, but they just
want to eat you.
Yeah, well, it's like the mother in Barbarian. It's like, she's not necessarily bad. She's just working 100% off of human nature.
Yeah.
Or off of instinct and you know, base emotion. You know, that's kind of where zombies are. They're just a thing. And the people,
they're just hungry.
Yeah, they're just hungry or
Enraged.
So I don't know. It's like this. It just gets fucking creepy as shit at this point to me. Like, it's creepier at this point.
It was all a trap.
Yeah, it's all a trap.
Just like BMO said.
As BMO said. Yeah.
Entrapment.
Yeah.
Betrayal. Entrapment.
Yeah.
Rapage.
Yeah, BMO, man.
Rapage.
Barbarian is so good. So good. Is that one of your emojis?
That's one of my emotes, yeah.
That's awesome. So yeah, it's you know, what are your feelings about this part of the movie? Because it's probably the last act of the movie.
It gets kind of rough.
Yeah.
Shorter.
Yeah.
It gets rough when Selena, because you find out the soldiers are pieces of shit. They're gonna use them for fucking sex and just being
rebuilding
society
no, that's
by
not,
making babies.
They don't actually say anything about making babies.
No,
they just say they're
imply
promised
that, but
women.
Yeah.
But that scene where Selena has to tell Hannah to get ready, man, that shit is bad. You're
it's
like,
rough.
fuck.
It's rough. Selena, because Hannah's probably like 13 or something like that, and Selena, when she had a job pre-apocalypse, she was a pharmacist. So she had all these drugs, and she's like, goes to Hannah when they're about to be raped and tries to give her a bunch of drugs, like, take this. This will make you
not care.
This will make you not
Yeah, she
care.
says something like, "Are you trying to kill me or something?" She goes, "No, this will just make you not care."
Yeah, it's
terrible.
Like,
Fucking
it's
terrible.
really
Yeah, it's like
disturbing.
It really is the most disturbing part of the movie.
Well, I think that's another thing that's great about this movie is that just like the tension, like, because there is that section where they're having picnics on the grass and stuff. Like they've made it out of the city, and it's like, oh, here's a nice little break, and then Frank gets the blood dropped in his eye, and then instantly it's like, this is horrible. He's getting shot by the military
Everything
guys,
just goes
and then
straight to shit.
and then they just, oh no, Sid.
Well, she did. No, she's not.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna tell the whole story.
Yeah.
So I just found out the reason Hannah gave up acting after this movie.
Oh, she did.
Really?
She didn't. She concentrated on her music career.
It was too. Oh,
okay.
Okay.
You may know her as Celine Dion.
I thought you were going to say Hannah
Montana? No, I don't know what she does, but yeah, she concentrated on her music career.
Oh, that's cool. Huh. Yeah. I kind of looked. I was like, she wasn't great, but she's also
They
like
were
it's one
probably
of her
like,
first roles.
Hannah, honey, we need to talk.
Yeah.
Maybe you should.
Her parents.
singing.
It was probably her parents. They're like, maybe you should try doing music.
No. Yeah.
When your movie dad got infected, I didn't buy you were sad.
You didn't even cry.
You didn't even cry.
Well, also maybe she was like at the craft service table, like during their breaks, like singing, and somebody was like, "You know what? You should take up."
She was so happy that they had Wagyu beef nachos, and
Yeah.
she was like singing. Ah, la, 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 la. I'm
I
sorry.
don't think that I don't
The
think
highs are off. The highs are off. I'm sorry. That
What
sounded
kind of
terrible.
song was that?
I don't even know, but the highs are off. I'm just gonna keep saying that.
Yeah, the man, I don't know, man. That
It just, I feel like that whole end section of the movie, you just feel tense. It's like just so tense because they basically have been brought to a place where they have absolutely no control. And there's like it's basically like a gang, you know, the military guys are kind of like a gang. Like they can do whatever they want.
Well,
they can muscle everyone around.
and that's the sad thing too, is like
they have all the guns
and they're the military. They're supposed to be the ones like, oh, you're
that are
protecting
helping,
us,
and
and they have a signal going out like, oh, come to us, we'll protect you, and it's all a lie. It's
Yeah.
like all a betrayal. So it's like,
Government.
you know, all of that, and so I mean they are government employees, so. But the you know, they're telling Jim like, you can be one of us, like, you know, just let us rape your ladies, and you can be one of us.
basically they
And
didn't use those words. But
Yeah, and
Yeah,
but
they
that's
say
what
rapage. Don't they use rapage?
Yeah, yeah.
Rapage.
So
right, Sid.
The sergeant, who is the only other person who
He reminds me of Voldemort.
the sergeant.
Oh yeah, no, the main guy, the main the O.
Right? I thought it was him for a while, but it's not.
It's like a second.
They couldn't
Great.
afford
The
him, so they
major.
got
Yeah.
they found him.
I was thinking the same thing.
So the sergeant who is also against it,
The
who,
new age guy.
Yeah, he's
Making
like,
fun of him.
Yeah, they're making fun of him, but he's like, dude, like, this is how life is now. Like, you know, he says something about like, we've just only been here a blip of time in the whole history of things. Well, he doesn't want to rape the girl, so they're like, we're gonna take you out and kill you along with Jim, and it's crazy. Like they're just like,
Yeah, they're like, anyone who's not into raping, we're just gonna kill you.
yeah, oh, you
Rapage.
don't agree with our rapes?
Yeah.
Like you
Rapage.
can't, you don't need to just like hang out here and be part of our team and just let us do the raping. We're actually going to kill you too.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
And so
That's how badly they want to rape.
When do they
That's how-
see the zombie they have chained up outside? Which is a very iconic scene
they,
in all of horror history. Like, that is always shown on top 10.
you mean like,
Oh, yeah?
you mean when they first show him to Jim?
Yeah, remember he's outside chained up?
Yeah, that's when when they first kind of get there. He's like
giving
walking
him a
around,
tour.
giving him a tour,
Yeah.
and he's like, you know, meet
But that
Bubba.
whole scene when he escapes, and that's an iconic scene. Like, it's
Oh yeah. Whenever Jim,
When Jim lets him
shoots
go.
his chain, yeah.
I love that part. I was thinking of that part as a note too, because it's like when Jim shoots they have one zombie that was a military guy that they have chained up, and they're like basically kind of studying him. And Jim at one point lets him go. He shoots the chain, and he looks up at Jim, and he's just like, "Yeah," like you can tell he's just like,
He's like, I'm free.
"Oh yeah, buddy, thanks."
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that weird fucking look at
But
him.
it also is.
It's
but
great though.
He says, "What?"
But also, like, everything at this point has that crazy rain pouring down, and the rain.
They didn't. It looks like they slowed down the frame.
No, it's because of the
That
shutter. It's
man,
the
that thing
shutter
looks
being
so
able to
badass.
What did it do? I didn't notice it.
You didn't notice how the rain looks all like
You can see
crazy and
the.
the action's all jerky.
No,
And
I mean, I didn't notice the rain being like that, but
so because they do change the shutter speed. Well, shutter speed's on digital, so they change the shutter angle on film, and it makes it have that real jerky, unnatural feel. And it's like you can nearly see every drop of rain coming down, and it looks very like
intense.
yeah, it just looks crazy. Oh my god, Wigify again. Paco wigified us again.
You can
That's the
do
first
it twice,
time ever. Yeah, you can wigify us twice in one show.
Well, let me get my hair bun
I
right.
hope we have enough wigs.
Yeah, I didn't put mine back in the. I just like dropped it there. Then I just maybe got blood all over.
Whoa!
The table over.
Should we put the other wigs back in or no?
There's
Should we
two
just-
more back here I need to grab. So I'm gonna.
Is there another wig cap? Because maybe I can find
there
one
is.
that works.
It's right here.
Paco's laughing.
There's 2 wig caps for you.
Oh, thank you.
That drink you brought us tonight is strong. I'm having trouble walking.
I drank mine so long ago.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
You're about to get wigified.
Because
Again.
because I'm already wigged out.
It's tight in here with 3 people. Okay, Carlos, do you want a wig out of here?
Doesn't Carlos have to get a wig out?
Oh yeah, I'm asking if he wants one first.
Come on, wig cap.
Oh,
Work for me.
Shit.
You got Sailor Moon. I don't know if it's really Sailor Moon.
Fucking more like Sailor Poon. Thank you. I'm here till Thursday of next week. Oh, this one's nice.
Yeah, that one is nice. I'm gonna wear that one to
Guess
the
who's
anime.
coming out of retirement?
I'm gonna wear that one to the anime convention soon.
Guess who's coming out of retirement, Doug? Panchota. Panchota the tranny.
There's like 2 wigs in here. Did I get the same? Oh no.
No, it's not the same. But you did get a gray one. Oh yeah. We need more wigs. We only got like 8 wigs total.
Wow, I actually look kind of decent in this one.
I got the one that Danny DeVito wears when he's an art critic in Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Wait, which way is the?
This is the
Oh, there we
emo
go.
one.
Doug, why are you so fucking sad, bro?
Dude, I'm just sad.
Do you want me to do a dance for you?
Sad? Are
I'm
you?
so sad.
I came out of retirement. Do you want to dance?
You guys look so good.
Shut the fuck
Dude,
up,
we could
man.
be a
We're
band.
like, I know. I was gonna say, Carlos and I have almost the same hair now.
You do.
We're like Gem and the Holograms.
You better start that shit already.
Oh, shit. I gotta look through my bangs.
You should try this, Carlos.
Did it work? Did the wig timer come up? I
Yeah,
can't see.
yeah. It came up. Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
dancing?
you can't see.
I can't see anything.
Like this.
I'm too sad.
Yes, exactly. Yes, you got it.
I'm too sad to see
I don't want to
anything.
stop now. It makes me happy. Because usually all day
You look
depressed.
sad.
I'm depressed all day. Thinking about Bubbles.
Emma's happy. Did
Bubbles
you?
was my my stage friend.
There's so many like
Was he a
hairs
monkey?
in my face.
Was Bubbles a monkey?
Bubbles was my stage
Yeah,
friend.
you guys are pretty. You guys are pretty kind
Thanks.
of match. You look a lot alike, too. It's very Japanese of you.
Well, I didn't even see what yours is like. It looks like that's a pretty good wig.
Yeah.
It seems like
I feel
real
like-
hair
I
almost.
feel like I could wear this around.
Like, totally come back seeing you now.
The funny thing is my hair can never look like this because it's so curly after it starts getting long. Like, it starts, like, really getting curly.
It's Chronicler said it's a Blink 182 appropriate look.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming
K-pop.
you
K-pop.
talking about
Baby metal. Are we in
talking
baby
about
metal?
Tom DeLonge.
We're in baby metal.
We're in baby metal, yes.
So Tom DeLonge,
Doug is in Blink
I hear
182.
Tom DeLonge is rejoining
Yeah.
Blink 182
Uh-huh,
for
uh-huh. I
one
saw that,
last
yeah.
tour.
$1,600 tickets? Yeah, right.
Yeah, the tickets are crazy. Crazy.
This
People are remortgaging their house just to go see them.
Dude, I saw Blink
I'm
182
serious.
with like
What?
50 people at a tiny little club in Dallas.
I don't even know who Blink 182
And
is.
it was like $10.
I know the drummer was in a plane crash and he lived.
Yeah.
He was also in the Aquabats.
Oh, was he? I like the Aquabats.
Yeah.
He was also in Transplants.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was also in a bunch of hip hop videos.
And he's also
Yeah.
inserting his penis into a Kardashian.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
He's also I met him one time.
You could say
I took a photo with him.
you were on a cover of a magazine with him, weren't
I
you?
was on AP magazine. I was on the cover of AP magazine with Travis Barker.
Yeah.
And he
Was he nice?
was nice, but it was weird cuz like he wanted to take a picture with me. And I was like, okay.
Aren't you in a plane crash?
No, this was way before the plane crash.
Aren't you going to be in a plane crash? Aren't you going to be in a plane crash? And he's all, what?
No, I don't have those kind of skills.
Okay, anyway.
But yeah, he
where
was
were we?
nice. He was
Where
nice.
were we?
Yeah, where were we? Your iPad's getting wet.
I don't have an
Is that-
iPad. I memorize everything I talk about.
Oh wow, okay. So we were talking about the military guys. Oh, and Jim released the zombie they had on a chain.
Thanks, Paco.
And
At least somebody thinks I look nice.
I thought you looked nice.
yeah, I think your wig looks the best. Actually.
My mom's the only one that says, you're
It go-
so handsome, my little boy. And I'm like,
It goes
I hate you,
good.
Mom.
It goes good with your stash.
Oh, also, bye, Paco.
Oh, bye,
He said
Paco.
Thursday's about to start.
I didn't see
Oh, bye, Paco. Thanks for chiming in.
Oh, he couldn't hear anything because he's at the Thursday show.
that.
That's funny.
Well, thanks for watching.
He just redeemed the wig.
To watch us.
to-
He's probably like showing everybody around him, like, look at all these freaks. Look at all these freaks on my phone. I made them do this. So
Check out these trannies.
Yeah,
That's
so
what he's saying.
basically they take him out to kill him, and he escapes by
Jim, yeah.
by hiding in a bunch of dead bodies.
So
Yeah.
that scene right there, after they filmed that scene, they didn't fucking pick up the dead corpses. They left
What
them
do
in
you
the
mean?
ditch. All them prop
They
corpses,
just left him all
they
there?
left them on the side of the road. I guess somebody thought, oh, well, he's going to pick them up. No, he's going to get them. Okay. A vehicle passing by freaked the fuck out and called the police. So they call, all these police cars showed up and there was an investigation and they were like, these motherfuckers are fake.
Dude, I mean, imagine what's going to happen if the Maniac car ever gets found at the bottom of the frickin' river, or the fake body they threw in there, you know?
Dude, I would pay good money to have somebody go get that out.
Did they throw the car in there or just the body?
No, the body is in the trunk of the car.
And they threw
They stunk
car
it.
into the river.
Yes.
I feel like they could like really get in a lot of trouble for that.
It was in the 80s, man. 70s, right? When did Maniac come out again? 82?
1980.
Yeah, 1980.
See ya, Paco.
Bye.
Bye, Paco.
You can't hear us.
No, but he can see us wave.
You have to do the dance.
He said he was going to watch the VOD later.
He didn't do the dance.
Oh.
There goes Doug, too.
Yeah, so Yeah, then all hell breaks loose. It's basically
Literally.
he also sets off the air raid siren, the
So
hand
all
grenade
the
siren, so
fucking
zombies
ragers-
are coming out of the woodwork and
Yeah.
out of the woods and
I thought it was a little bit, I mean, a lot, not just a little bit, pretty risky
impossible
for him
yeah.
for him to
Play by play, Sid.
release that one. Oh, they're changing the tire in the tunnel.
Yeah.
And he just picks that bitch up by himself.
Yeah, that's unlikely.
My back.
So at the end, it seems really risky that he lets that one zombie go
Very improbable.
while
But maybe he
Selena
remembered.
and Hannah are there.
He remembered. Maybe he knew they were.
Well, yeah, but he instantly turned all these other guys into zombies. So he really put Hannah and Selena at risk
did.
a lot by doing
He
that.
did.
But it worked out. It worked out for him.
You know what's
because,
crazy is that
Of course he saves them. He
he's
rescues
running
them.
through and he's killing fools, and zombies are killing people, and he's looking for Celine, and he's like, just got some pants on, no shirt, no shoes. He looks all
30%.
fucking. He looks like he's like a zombie, and meanwhile, Hannah is high as shit, and
Oh yeah, she took the drugs from
yeah,
Selena.
and Selena is in there, and this guy, it's crazy. This guy is so rapey that even though his friends are getting killed, he's like got her, and he's like,
He's just dragging her around.
We're gonna find a quiet place, and I'm gonna have sex with you. like,
I
dude,
mean, he's
like all your
like-
friends are being murdered
We're
right
gonna.
now.
Actually-
How Doug? I'm gonna find a quiet place and I'm
Make
gonna have
sweet love to you.
sexual intercourse.
I'm gonna give
Aye.
you the thing.
I'm going to find the sud.
You went
A
Scottish,
sad-
I think.
A what?
I'm gonna.
A sad
sad-
place.
I'm going to find a quiet
It
place
is a sad place.
in me mom's bedroom. Nothing ever happens in there. Continue.
In reality, what this guy tells her is even more crazy than that.
Okay, good.
He's
I'm glad
like-
you just watched it.
He's like, once all this is over,
Yep.
we'll find a quiet place to live, just you and me.
Oh, that's
We'll
what
make
he
it.
says?
Yeah. He's like, it'll just be the two of us.
It
He's
doesn't
like
sound
talking
too bad. I would have been
he's-
like,
yeah, but
okay.
he's dragging her around by the throat while
Okay.
he's
And we'll raise the little girl as our daughter
okay.
until she's old enough for me to have sex with too.
Exactly.
Why is it saying ooh? I told you I look like shit.
I think she's talking about the guy who wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
kidnap someone and have a sex slave.
Ew.
So Jim somehow is like Spider-Man is outside the window all of a sudden.
Yeah, that part was kind of weird too. Like they show, so Jim gets up on the roof. He finds Selena and this guy who's dragging her around. He sees them through a skylight, which is whatever. And then he opens it and comes inside, and it makes a noise to where they kind of look. But the way that the shots
That was a
are-
good look, Em. I like that. Hmm?
Oh, thank you. The way that they shot it, it made it seem like they were looking right at him. Did you? I mean, I know you
Oh
didn't
yeah,
watch it,
like
but
the
did you-
angles, the
It's like he
they
comes
didn't block
inside,
it right to show.
and then
Yeah,
they're looking up, and I'm like, oh, he's
Yeah.
about to start shooting.
no,
right
like
now.
their
But then
camera
they just,
placement,
like-
their camera placement was wrong to make it look like
It
he
was
was
a li-
coming
yeah.
into the wrong side of the. Yeah,
It was a little
Yeah.
weird, but
Yeah.
basically Jim snuck in, and then is able to attack. What's happening? Are you sad?
I'm sad. I'm just feeling real sad with this hair.
I know, he's all fucking mopey now. Take that shit off. Wake time's
Wait
over.
time's over.
Oh, dang it!
He didn't say shit for like 10 minutes.
I couldn't see it.
He's just all
I
like,
think it just.
Oh,
Just
I didn't
happened.
say. I didn't say
this
shit.
was
like I
Doug.
wasn't
This was
talking.
Doug for the past fucking 9 minutes. What?
Did you see that hair? That's how it gets you.
What?
I couldn't even smile. I tried, and it wouldn't allow me to.
What?
I don't think this
What?
wig is good for me. I don't like it very much. It's okay.
What?
um,
I'm so sad. My parents have a mansion and I'm rich, but I don't have love.
Who is that?
That's every fucking emo kid
Oh, okay.
in the 90s.
So the
Oh,
what happened?
Sid redeemed
Fog
fog
machine.
machine.
Nice. Flip that bitch around this way. Turn it all the way around. Keep it going.
What happened to
Don't
my
let it fall off the table. I put it on the table. Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh.
I think it hit your iPad. You're just like disappearing. There we go. Oh my god.
Flip it around. Flip it around and turn it upside
I
down.
like how the 28 days later thing is like so bright, and we're all like just covered in fog.
I like how the blues and
Okay.
pinks come out.
That was
Wow.
need some eucalyptus stat
Man,
I don't know what
that
that
is
means.
crazy.
in the fog machine.
For the
Some eucalyptus
flavor.
essential oil.
yeah. So yeah, I mean he
So
saves them.
Yeah, so Jim attacks the guy, but he's so brutal that Selena thinks that he might be
Well, I mean,
rage
That's
infected.
funny because the whole movie, out of the whole movie of zombies attacking people, that is the most horrific scene in the whole thing. Him gouging the fucking eyes.
Yeah, he
and
does
it just
this.
shows you. It's
And the guy is like,
guess
like
who's not
screaming
raping
high.
anybody anymore.
yeah.
well, I mean, it's like so brutal that you, even as an audience member, the first time you see it, you think, "Oh shit, he got turned." Like you kind of like, it goes on long enough that I feel like when I saw it, I was kind of like,
I didn't think.
"Oh
that.
man, he's pissed," and I was like, "Oh wait, is he a zombie?"
No, that's just how mad he was.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it goes on long enough that, I
Instead,
kinda...
the way Jim is shown attacking and killing the would-be rapist soldier mirrors the attacks of the zombies infected with the rage virus. This scene symbolizes Jim's righteous rage at this point.
Okay.
The end.
Well,
There's so many fucking alternate endings to this movie. I don't even remember which one is the original.
So in North America, there was an alternate ending.
They did. There's one that I saw and they didn't film it. It's animated. Did you see that one?
I didn't see that one.
Where he dies.
No, he dies in two of the alternate endings.
Well, one of the alternate endings is the animated one where,
Like it's just a storyboard.
yeah, they take him
I
and
remember seeing that one too.
she tries to save him because he gets shot up, or so he dies. He dies on an operating table, and they
filmed it. They filmed that.
They filmed it.
Are you sure? I only saw the storyboard art.
Yeah. So when I saw it in the movies, what happened is they escape, and he wakes. It says 28 days later again, and he wakes up, and they're trying to get the attention of the jet. Okay.
That's the ending I saw in the theater.
That's the original. That's the theater ending, but that's not the ending that Danny Boyle wanted. But in the theater, when I watched it, it said, "What if?" And then it showed this other ending.
The alternate ending, yeah.
Like right after the regular ending. Like you think the movie's over and it's like, "What if?" And then it cuts back to them getting ready to leave the mansion, but Jim dies.
In the hospital.
In the hospital.
Just like the storyboard one, yeah.
And then it's them basically being like, Hannah's like, "What do we do now?"
The theatrical version. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Hannah's like, "What do we do now?" And she's like, we go.
We move.
We move. And that's the end of the movie. That's what I saw in the theaters. There's an alternate ending where that happens, but then also it shows them trying to get the attention of the jet, but Jim's dead. You don't know that he's dead in that one. You don't know he's dead in that one until they're at the house. And it seems like he's not dead, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh shit, he must have died back then. Because
In the theatrical version?
No, that's the unreleased.
The
Oh,
alternate
okay.
version.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if I wrote that note down, but they hired that jet.
Oh, yeah.
And it cost them a fucking ridiculous amount just in the fuel. Like, I can't even remember. And it took them 4 hours to get to that area walking.
And it took the jet like 3 minutes.
Took the jet 3 minutes to get there to film that scene.
Should have just dropped him off.
Yeah.
But it was ridiculous, like $10,000 or $6,000 just on fuel. Just on the fuel.
Wow. I was thinking, so the one thing I was thinking about the end, so in the regular ending, Jim gets shot, and then they end up going to the countryside, and he wakes up and it's fine. And
they found a prepper house that was full of food.
Yeah, it was all peaceful and beautiful. But I was thinking, like, aren't they worried at all that it's gonna be the same? Like, it's still some sort of military or government that's in that plane, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Thinking, wouldn't you be like, okay,
but they're out looking for you.
Let's hope this time they're not rapey.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, I mean,
I feel like that's what I would be thinking.
So have you guys seen 28 Weeks Later?
It's been a long time.
I haven't seen it.
So 28 Weeks Later is executive produced by Danny Boyle, but he was too busy to do the movie. They originally proposed a movie 29 Days Later, which was going to be the same characters. But 28 Weeks Later is a completely different story. Danny Boyle found the director that did it, and they, and then he was an executive producer, but the story for 28 Weeks Later is everything's done and they're trying to repopulate England. Well, the only reason I bring that up at all is that, again, in that movie, the government kills a bunch of people. Because there's a part, neither one of you have seen it, so I don't really
No, I haven't. It's just been a long time.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
I have it on.
Hawkeye, gets orders to just start taking out civilians. He doesn't do it, but Jeremy Renner.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, I have an old cell phone that I never updated, and I actually just bought a new one, so I don't have to update it because it has the Jeremy Renner app on it. And if I updated it, the Jeremy Renner app would probably go away, and it's like the best app ever. Do you know that he made his own app?
I heard about it.
Oh yeah, it's just the Jeremy Renner app. It doesn't make any sense. He's a weird dude. He's a real weird dude. There's actually a podcast.
He's rich. He doesn't even need to do Marvel movies.
There's a Jeremy Renner podcast that's like a podcast these people did just talking about Jeremy Renner. That's how interesting the guy is. Eccentric, maybe.
Him and his brother flip houses. They're multi-millionaires.
Well, it's so weird. He's a weird dude. I mean, I'd love to get him on the show if anybody out there knows him.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Just have him talk about his app, flipping houses.
My friend is really good friends with the Falcon. I can ask her to have him come on the show.
Yeah. Oh,
you guys are already talking about your other guests.
Oh, I'm
while
so sorry.
You have a guest here.
I was thinking I feel like you're such a part of the show right now.
And
I feel like you're such a part of the show right now that I was just like, oh, you'll be here with Jeremy Renner. That's what I was thinking, but I guess that's kind of dumb. I'm sorry.
So
I know you'd just be like, so you guys like houses?
We can flip one for you.
Yes, Sid.
He's in 28 Weeks Later.
And he flips houses.
So what were you about to say, Em?
Oh, I was just going to ask if you had favorite and least favorite parts of this movie.
Yeah.
Do you because you talk about that on the show, right?
Yes.
Because we got to the end.
Well, first of all, what's your favorite part of the movie since you're our guest?
My favorite part is probably that first scene in the church when the zombies, when you see the first zombies when they pop up.
Yeah,
it's just so scary, And yeah, it's really kind of unforgettable, I feel like.
Carlos?
Schlong.
Were you raising your hand to get called on?
I don't know. It's hard for me to say what my favorite parts would be. I really like when they're traveling, like once they've left the city and they're actually away once the tire is changed, and they're just kind of like, it's all happy-go-lucky, because it seems like, man, this is going to be great.
That's like your dream.
That
life.
scene would have been. I like that scene too. But if they did that song in there, "Life is a highway,"
That would have made it perfect.
Ride it all night long. Man, it would have been the shit.
Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if that was on there. I don't know if that song was out yet. Otherwise, they probably would have.
It was. I think it totally was.
But I mean, I really like that part. Just how like there's the whole like hope.
I don't even know,
because it'd been so dark up until that point.
I don't even know the rest of the song. You're doing my face
All night long.
or something, something.
All night long.
Cars theme. You mean Cars like the Disney movie? Shh, we don't say
Cars.
We don't
I
say
feel safest
we don't
of
say
all.
Disney around
Gary
Doug.
Newman. I fucking hate Disney.
Oh, fuck.
So, my least favorite, or your least favorite? What was your
my least favorite? I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to say
Rapers.
just well, I mean, yeah, that is horrible. But I think the lack of zombie aftermath in the beginning.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Is like, it just doesn't. It's just not logical at all. Yes, Carlos.
Not enough dong.
Only one.
You want more, huh? You want a different movie.
Chilean dong.
I think the rape stuff is the worst to me. I mean, it's not like it's bad, but it's like...
No, Doug, it's not like it's bad. It's bad.
No, I mean, it's
it's not like it's bad.
Emily's saying the it's bad because it's
What's your least favorite part? Not that the raping parts is
the raping part's my least favorite part. But
rapage.
like, if I think anything's actually bad in the movie, what's
your least? I mean, I guess if you loved the entire movie from start to finish and you just wish that they didn't have the rapey soldiers in it at all, then yeah.
No, they needed the rapey soldiers for the story.
That's what I think.
I wish they wouldn't have killed Frank.
Yeah?
I think they had to.
You
couldn't have two strong male characters go up against the army.
Did Danny Boyle need to kill the fucking little Bebito in fucking Train Spotting?
Yep.
No, he did not. But he's like, fuck it. We're going to make that
You loved that, probably.
You have to kill babies. Oh, shit, Sid.
No, Sid. No, we're just kidding.
We're just kidding. We meant Frank the Tank from Old School.
He's actually in all six versions of this film.
Yeah. He's also in
days,
Harry Potter.
28 weeks, 28 months, 28 years, 28 decades. He's in all of them.
28 centuries. Yummy cup.
He's just a head in a jar. It's still sentient.
Yeah.
I love this movie.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm done talking about it.
Yeah, I think we covered it. I think we covered everything.
I want some Fruity Pebbles. I need to go eat some Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles are great.
Damn, that's already far into the movie.
Oh, man. Yeah, see? I mean, we've been talking about this for 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Shit.
The movie's only 30 minutes long.
Everyone could have watched the entire movie.
Yeah. Do yourself a favor and start the movie as soon as we start talking about it. You'll be ahead of us and know what we're talking about. So, well, thanks for coming out to the storage shed.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show again.
Oh my God, Frank died.
He did. He did.
He did. All right. Thanks everybody that tuned in. Sid, thanks for watching the movie while we're talking about it.
Thanks to everybody who came over from my channel from
Bimo.
earlier.
Yeah, BMO. Thanks for coming
Mr.
over.
Monkey.
And Chronicler and
Chronicler.
Dillinger Nick and Paco.
I'm really
Paco.
hoping that your Scream name is from BMO from Adventure Time. I mean, I know it's spelled different, but I just really like it. Okay, well,
Candy corn.
If you thought today's movie was rapey, tune in tomorrow.
Oh man, you're not even kidding. Dang.
What's coming up?
And the Entity is coming up. Let me see. I think I can do this, right? I think I can do this. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah.
Damn. Oh, shit, that scared me.
Dude.
Fog machine went off.
Yeah,
In
so
Timber tomorrow at 10.
yeah. So the Entity tomorrow. Oh my god.
2.
I haven't
Then
seen that
Street
one.
Trash. Whew.
That's a oh my
Street
god.
Trash is something.
Okay, wait. Today was rapey. Tomorrow's rapey. The 17th is rapey.
Street Trash is probably rapey too, right?
Street Trash does have some rapiness in it. The head bad guy wants to rape the
What about The
Asian
Burning?
woman. The Burning. You know what? The Burning. One of the guys tries to push it a little too far in the lake with the lady, and she
Rapey?
gets
Rapey?
That's a little
Why
rapey.
so much?
My Bloody Valentine. Does
You guys are
anyone-
the ones that picked these movies.
My Bloody Valentine.
No
I don't-
rapey. It's no rapey.
No rapey. A lot of pickaxey, dude. So
Drag
we
Me
got,
to Hell's not rapey.
and what was last night? Reanimator. Yeah, it's rapey,
Rapey,
too.
rapey, yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, it is pretty
Here's what's
horrifying. Rape
So look,
is scary, so
we
it
got-
makes sense that it's in.
We got Reanimator. There's some crotch rape, head like some decapitated rape. There's
We're doing Pumpkinhead too, right?
man,
Pumpkinhead's
what
coming
the
up.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's on
21st.
there.
Yeah,
on
I
the
didn't see it.
21st, yeah.
Chronicler. Good.
Jeez.
Good job.
There's we got too much rapey stuff.
I
in
never
the-
seen Mother's Day.
Dude.
I haven't seen it either.
Well, I'm gonna say we're out of here. And
Next time, you guys should wear costumes.
we should no.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what I'm
Why
doing
not?
here.
I didn't want to bring this up, but when I
What?
was 7, I was more like probably like 12.
Let's just stop talking here and we'll finish that out
I dressed as
tomorrow. And
And I was out. And we've been talking about rapey. But until tomorrow, please join us. Tune in and talk shit.
see you later.
Later.